What's up,
Hello.
what's up, everybody? Welcome in, Panda. Thank you for coming out. I had a hell of a day so far, so I appreciate you guys for coming out. I just wanted to... Was that me blinking, or did the lights flicker?
I thought it flickered.
You guys ever have that problem?
Yes.
I'm like, okay, yeah, where I'm like, did I just blink for an extra long
Yes.
time? Okay. We're doing great. But, fuck that stuff. We're going to play some Infinite Wealth. I am very excited to start this game. Were you going to say something about it?
I was gonna say, I thought I was just imagining the flicker too.
Okay, that's good to know. See, this is why we say it out loud.
But yes, I'm excited to start this game too.
It's going to be so good. I've heard such good things about this. This year is so insane for JRPGs. Like already, we're in the fourth month. And what games have come? We've had Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Persona 3 Reload, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I know Panda was playing that. I've heard that was a really good game too. I mean, we're crushing it. We have coming out. We have Stellar Blade, which is like an action game. Yeah, I don't play Souls games. I've never played Dark Souls. I don't play games like that. Final Fantasy 16 was the closest action game that I've played to something like that. And for someone who never has played a Souls-like, I really throw the term Souls-like around all the time, and I'm wrong every time. So I said Final Fantasy 16 was a Souls-like. Well, I didn't say it was a Souls-like, but I'm like, yeah, it's action-y, kind of like that. And apparently it's just very reminiscent of Devil May Cry, which is another series I have never touched, but seems pretty cool, and I might have to now, because the combat seems similar. But Stellar Blade is very much like a Souls-like, and it is very hard. Very difficult. It is... I was playing the demo. The demo is probably, like, depending on your difficulty level and also how good you are at these kinds of games, it will definitely vary. It took me like an hour 20. I died a couple times because when they introduced the perfect parry, which is like whenever an enemy goes to hit you, you hit the block button and then you'll parry them. Mm-hmm. And I died 3 times like trying Kingdom to just Hearts. Do that. No, Kingdom Hearts does not have a perfect parry.
But it has like a something, doesn't it?
It has a guard.
Yes, okay.
Which I guess is it's more forgiving because the window doesn't have to be so perfect.
The technical thing, though.
That's more of a... Oh, I see what you're saying. That's like an actual parry as opposed to...
Oh, okay.
Like a... I see what you're saying, though.
Okay. Never mind, then.
They are different things, but
yeah.
I see what you mean. I forgot the technicals. Yeah, I died like 3 times just trying to get the hang of a perfect parry. I still definitely don't have it, but I was like, okay, I'm into this game. I'm getting it. And then I got to the boss of the demo, and I died 9 times. Thing was tough. I'm not good at these games. It's definitely challenging. And like from what I've read too, like just on the normal difficulty, it's a pretty challenging game. So like I want to get into Souls-like games, but I don't know where to start because I'm probably just bad at all of them. But I feel like no matter where you start, there's going to be some learning curve. Because like people say like Bloodborne is difficult. I know Klingon was playing Bloodborne recently on stream. I've heard Elden Ring has won so many awards. I know it's an incredible game, but it's a game I'm like, do I really want to do that? But Stellar Blade looks cool. But okay, yeah, Stellar Blade. We also have the Shin Megami Tensei 5, the definitive edition coming out to Xbox and PlayStation in June. Like this year's a year for JRPGs.
Yeah,
I feel like
definitely.
I feel like we're getting that. But let's get into this one. So are we playing in English? Okay. Interesting.
Huh.
Presented by
Sega.
Speed Tree! Never heard of that.
Sega also published Persona 5 in the States or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's actually so cool. Yep. It's gonna be so cool. And just in case there are any lurkers here, I will say I'm sure this is going to be very spoiler heavy if you haven't played the rest of the Yakuza games. So I know this one is a direct sequel to Yakuza Like a Dragon that we played. But it was also marketed as bringing Kiryu back. So If you haven't played all the other Yakuza games, like the mainline ones being 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and The Man Who Erased His Name, it might have spoilers regarding those games. I don't know, but I just wanted to give any lurkers a heads up just in case. Kira should be in and out while you're working. Sounds good, Panda. I appreciate you being here. It's good to see you.
Yes.
Hope everything's going well.
And not so close Spartan, whatever his name is.
Listen, if you have to ask questions, your enjoyment of the game is just going down. So let's do this. I think we should do multiplayer minigames.
Yeah, me too. Or purchase DLC. Oh my god.
I feel like we also just need to talk. Why they all look like Happy Meals?
They do. Those two.
What is all of this? Are these different jobs? Increase the job rank of your character. Oh, that's actually kind of crazy.
10 fucking bucks.
Jesus Christ, dude.
What
Which
the
one?
fuck?
What's this
Sega.
one? Yeah, this is so. Unfortunately, I don't know why more people aren't discussing
Oh, is that
this.
the New Game Plus thing?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like you have to pay 20. Yeah, games are getting more expensive, and they're making us buy back features that we've always had.
Yeah, that's
Like that's unbelievable. Yeah, includes New Game Plus, a bonus dungeon,
Will Atlas
new achievements.
Will,
Jesus Christ.
will Atlas see this and be like, hey, for Persona 6, like, they're kind of the same-ish.
Atlas had some really bullshit stuff for Soul Hackers 2. So what year did Soul Hackers 2 come out? That was a fun game, but it wasn't fantastic. I did get all the achievements.
Well, of course.
When did Soul Hackers come out? I think it was like 2021? 2022. And that had some pretty bullshit stuff too. Like,
Why?
well, it was like very similar things to Persona where like you can fuse different they were just called demons in this game. You can fuse different demons to create new ones, and same thing in Persona that to fuse them. Hey man, if you're enjoying the music, you're enjoying the music 100%. Welcome in, Crazy Dragoon.
We're fusing demons for Soul Hackers.
Yes, if you're it's the same thing in like Persona. Like if you go to fuse 2 demons and it's a higher level demon than you are, you can't make it.
Yeah.
So in order to fuse the compendium,
Oh, no.
you had to get to like level 96 or something like that. But like once you hit level 70, no enemies are above that. So like it would take like so much level.
So, like,
grinding.
Pokemon, who, like, counts down at, like, 56 or something.
Basically,
in
yeah.
the older games, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it's basically like that. So they had like microtransactions where you could like buy items with real money to like increase your level. Like
That is bullshit.
I was so upset.
You're right.
I'm even more upset that I bought one of them because I was like, I'm not gonna grind this. It's the achievement for me.
Well, like,
unfortunately, I shouldn't have done it, and I
One,
regret
at
doing
least.
it.
One I can see, but, like, 17,000? Like,
Yeah, it's true for some games.
Yeah.
And New Game Plus is like 20. Like just in that pack, you're getting New Game Plus, which we already had, and then a new dungeon, and then costumes. Like a new dungeon, $10.
Yeah.
But if you're also selling us items that increase level for $10, as we also saw, that's not very good either. And that's probably why they had to be 20. Did you?
I did. Me and Sean listened to them.
Yeah,
together,
wait, because
actually.
I
It was-
saw they were tagged. I'm very confused. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I didn't know that the
It's just a
cowbell
cowbell
was very amby, but thank you, I guess.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did click on it last night when I saw it pop up in Discord. And yeah, I didn't realize it wasn't as much on. Yeah, it was more of a rush, and it makes sense because I do think we knew that Game Freak wanted to move away from Pokemon and make other games, so it makes sense. But like at the same, like it sucks though. It's a shitty situation.
Yeah.
It's a shitty situation. I just feel like even if they were rushed, they focused on certain wrong aspects. I still have to watch the whole video. Because, like I said, I only watched like the first couple minutes and then was reading more into it. But I do have to watch the rest of it because it was interesting. They don't. Okay, that is a lie. They do not. No publisher, no game should be in development for 7 years. 7 years is too much for development of a game. That's what I think. I don't know much about development, but I can tell you that that absolutely incredible games more recent. There are absolutely 10 out of 10 incredible games that have come out in the last like 5-6 years that did not have that development time. Okay, you can. That's fine. He can say it all he wants. They do not need 7 years to make a Pokemon game. They do not need 7 years to do that. They don't. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, I guess it's like it also goes with like developers also announcing their games too early.
That is
like,
true. That is
I
true.
feel like Cyberpunk 2077 I think is a huge example of like marketing gone wrong because it was in development, they were so hyped about it, so they talked about it, and the hype for Cyberpunk got built up so much, and then when it came out, under the circumstances it did, it was just a mess because it just didn't run, but it also wasn't done. Now, I think there's a lot wrong on the fan side of things for sending death threats to the developers, forcing them to release an unfinished game.
Yeah.
But I think it's also on the developers for having been in development for this game for like 8 years already and not having it done.
Yeah.
So I think there's also needs to be like, hey, if the game isn't like ready to be released in the next 2 years for sure, maybe don't tell us about it. Because you're just going to build up unnecessary hype. It might not live up to it. It might live up to it. But if it gets delayed, it's going to be problematic because everyone's looking forward to it. So I think there's a lot of issues to go with it. I mean, again, not coming from a developer, I just feel like there are more in-depth games and crazier looking games than a Pokemon game that did not need 7 years of development. I feel like they can do good without
For
needing 7
example,
years.
probably.
That's also true, yeah.
Persona 5.
Persona 5 may not have been in development. Well, that may have been in development for that long. Only
Persona
because
5 Royal.
Okay, yeah,
Even though-
true.
Then again, just
It's a little bit different. But like like this game.
yeah.
Like a Dragon came out in 2020.
Persona 3 Reload. Even though who knows how long.
Who knows how long they were working on it.
Yeah.
Couple videos were just a meme I like when the Zelda one is picture can't be totally grooving. Game Freak is underpaid and doesn't have enough resources to Gen 9 to speak for itself. I definitely agree with that. If you don't have it, like and what frustrates me more, Crazy Dragoon, is that Game Freak is, if you're talking about like one of the most popular video games of all time, the Pokemon franchise is going to be in every discussion for that. Pokemon is like top, like easily everyone top 5 most recognizable, if it's not top 3. Like, how many years has Pikachu been in like the Thanksgiving parade? Like everyone knows Pokemon. How is Game Freak not getting the biggest budget and the biggest development team for their games? Like, that does blow my mind. But I think a lot of it, because I think the video was talking about it, from what I saw, or I just saw in the description, I don't remember, the fact that Nintendo doesn't really want to, like, buy Game Freak, or, like, they don't want to run it. So because of that, Game Freak is, like, feeling like they're on a leash, so they're getting below 2% of the entire growth value from Pokemon and Nintendo. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds like Nintendo for you.
Yeah. It
Sucks.
does.
But at the end of the day, Game Freak doesn't want to do Pokemon anymore anyway. So I feel like, especially with what was it? Because I looked this up recently and I was wrong. Who developed Pokemon Legends? It was Game Freak, wasn't it? Because I didn't think it was.
Yes.
And then when I looked it up, I was
Okay.
like,
Oh my god. So you told me that it wasn't Game Freak, and then I told Juliana, and then Juliana was like, "You're fucking crazy." And then
yeah,
looked it up,
I
and
was
it
totally wrong. So was it Diamond and Pearl that wasn't? Who made Brilliant Diamond?
Ilka. Whatever the
That
fuck
was it.
is. Yeah.
Brilliant Diamond was made by not Game Freak. I feel like they should just give Pokemon to a company that actually wants to do it. I really think that's the end. I feel like that's all that needs to be done. I feel like if a company's like, hey, we want to move away and do something different, Nintendo has the power to just be like, okay, we'll give it to a company. Because it's not. There are so many companies that I'm sure would be like, yeah, we would love to do a Pokemon game and do it justice under what we want to, as opposed to forcing this underpaid company to keep on doing them. Exactly. Yeah, Pokemon and Nintendo are worth $70 billion in Game Freak and only getting paid $900K. That's unreal. That is unreal. Unreal. I mean, I think it sucks that Nintendo's doing that, but like I said, I really feel like they just need to find a way to get away from it. whether it's Game Freak getting away from Pokemon in general or Nintendo just needs to realize. But again, you know what? As long as they're making money, why would they switch? You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know what I don't have a solution to what Game Freak can do. So we'll see what happens, but I just know if nothing changes, which I doubt it will, I'm scared for what Gen 10 is going to look like. But we'll see what the Switch 2 can do. I mean, I'm still kind of expecting to get another Switch announcement sometime through the year. I'm kind of shocked that we didn't get it yet. I mean, Switch is 7 years old. Switch is 7 years old. Look how bad it ran Scarlet and Violet. I can't imagine Gen 10 coming out on. And, like, I also think that, like, part of the reason why Scarlet and Violet looks and plays the way it does is because it's on the Switch's hardware. Like, I don't think it's completely on Game Freak. I think it's also on Nintendo having this 7-year-old console. I mean, like, because
I just want it to be backwards compatible, I think, with the Switch. That's my only.
I hope.
That's my biggest.
And Nintendo's been okay with it every now and then. They've worked with it. The Wii with GameCube, and as long as it's the hardest part, I think, with like Nintendo making backwards compatible stuff is like how different their consoles are. You know,
yeah, that's true.
PlayStation and Xbox, since their inception, has always been discs.
It makes no fun.
PlayStation.
At least PlayStation, yeah.
But with Nintendo, like you couldn't put an N64 cartridge in a GameCube.
Exactly.
So it was hard to like maintain that. But once they went to discs for the Wii and Wii U, they were able to make that work. Can you play GameCube on the Wii U? You know? Okay. I wasn't sure.
They phased that out in like the later live, like fuck the Wii.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
know
know
that.
that.
Some models that
of
are
the
like.
Wii that don't play.
I think they're like budget or whatever.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that. But so we'll see. I mean, I feel like with the success of the Switch and what it is as a console, I feel like it would be very stupid for Nintendo to move away from this hybrid deal. I think it's pretty. It makes
and
so.
they always did have a handheld and a console, so to have it together, that means more money and more games that can satisfy all audiences and whatever.
Yeah, and having it hybrid was such a big sell for most people. So I feel like to move away from that hybrid thing would be stupid at this point. I feel like whatever comes next for Nintendo is definitely going to just be another version of the Switch. And I know the rumors that were coming out a while ago, which when I first heard it, I was like, are you kidding me? But like when you think about it, like, holy shit, that the Switch 2, whatever it's called, is as powerful as the PS4. Which some people, when they hear that, when I first heard it, because I was definitely one of them, I was like, are you kidding? Like, that's a 10-year-old console at this point. Like, how are you? But at the same point, imagine having the power of a PS4 in your fucking hands at Dunkin' Donuts. Like, that's kind of wild.
Like, I can't take that to a Dunkin' Donuts and play it.
No, you can't. You can't. So it would be fucking crazy. So they can get a lot more done, and if they do continue on with the Switch 2, I feel like it would make the most sense to keep it going with the cartridges the way they are, which means it should be backwards compatible with the Switch. I feel like at this point, if the Switch 2 is not backwards compatible, I think it is Nintendo, so I don't think there's gonna be riots, but I do think a lot of people will be upset.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have built up their Switch library. I think a lot of people would be upset if it wasn't backwards compatible.
Yeah.
So.
7 years, especially.
Yeah, 7 years. I mean, when you think about like the lifespan of a console, it's usually around like 6-ish years. Like I'm trying to think, because I don't know when the 360 and PS3 came out. I feel like that was like 7, maybe 8 years if you want to push it, because I don't remember what year it was, but I think it was like 2006, 2007. And then the next ones came out in 2014, I think. 2014 was PS4 and Xbox One. No, was it 2013? I gotta look that up now. As long as they supply a bigger internal memory storage, I'm fine with it. Which they would have to if they're gonna have bigger games for it. So 100%, I hope they do that. Greatest Jigger, and I'm with you. 110%. So I guess we'll just see. I mean, I feel like I said, like this year was a big year for JRPGs, but I don't think there's any like there's no like first-party Sony. Very few first-party Sony games coming out. Very few, if any, first-party Xbox games coming out. I feel like after 2023 had like unbelievable games come out that year, I feel like it's going to be a lull for the most part this year, which is fine. I'll take a lull. Everyone has backlogs they got to catch up on, but if there's going to be
come out for a while.
What game?
2025.
Yeah. Okay, sorry guys, my mom came in really quick. She was just talking real quick. Current Switch only has 8 gigabytes of storage, which is not enough. How much? Do you know how much yours has offhand? I don't know if mine has 8, but it was like a very early model, so it probably also has 8. I would guess mine has that much too. Got stuff to do? Alright, sounds good, Crazy Dragoon. Thank you for coming out. It's cool to talk. I will watch the rest of that video because that is very interesting to know about. I didn't know how badly Game Freak was getting treated by Nintendo, which again makes sense, but it sucks. But anyway, thank you for stopping in.
Mine has at least 32.
Yours has 32. Okay.
But
Sweet.
Unless they...
Interesting. I gotta look at mine.
Or like if they got like a bundle or something. I don't know.
Fair.
Mine probably 32, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
And then I have like the 212 or whatever. The bite.
Oh, right, micro SD.
So I have like
So you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. I have Persona 4, which is like the biggest, and it's like
I
10.
forgot that Persona 4 was out on the Switch.
And
I forgot that they
Persona
came
3 Portable.
Right, because
Yeah,
Persona
it's the
3
same
Portable
thing.
came out with Persona 4. I forgot about that. I saw like gameplay comparisons for Persona 3 Reload to Persona 3 Portable, and I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm happy I didn't play Persona 3 Portable. I think that would have been bad. I'm glad they remade that.
I just wanted to be the female woman.
Understandable.
Even though how do you say my name in Japanese? Like, at least your last name is like an actual word. Mine isn't.
That's true. That is
just
true.
French.
Honestly.
Like, and the best part is I'm not even French. Like,
It's just the name.
my dad's last name was supposed to be Woods. Thank you.
Yes, you were telling me, which was
And
funny.
then got adopted by my grandfather. So,
And now it's McKinley.
exactly.
Very French name, you know. All right, are we ready to start this? While I'm taking insulin and being like, oh my. Watch this not leak at all.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh no, it's leaking. It smells disgusting. I'm gonna wash my hands. Would you like to hold the controller now that I touched my my insulin with that? Disgusting. How's it smell? Go to the middle. Stick in the middle first, and then we'll go from there. Oh, this is so dark. Yeah, that one totally.
That one?
Yeah.
I can see that one if you go all the way down there, but you can't see the other one. Okay.
The middle would be good. If we need to adjust it, we will.
This is just like Persona 5.
I mean, like, I literally don't even see it leaking yet.
Why are we
I
in
don't
a
fucking
car?
get it. It might not be us.
13, that's Taylor Swift numbers.
This might be Kiri. Is that a taxi?
Mind the road now. There are dogs on the loose around here.
We're out here awfully late.
True, but I'd say the meeting was worth it. With all the homeless around these days, there's no shortage of mouths to feed. And tonight marks a big step forward in solving that.
I suppose you're right. But dear, I did want to talk about Bryce.
What happened? Someone's out there.
No!
Am I sure I didn't just buy, like, better looking LA Noir?
Are we finished? Time for your reward.
You know what? Let me see really quick. Let me make sure. Hold on. I just want to make sure it wasn't going to be echoing, because now that I found out about that setting. This has been really weird so far. It's just like it's.
Hey, just how long is this gonna take?
Oh, hello, work.
Oh, I'll be done any second. Just need to give this a once-over. And that should do it. Your resume's in good hands, Sasaki-san. My name is Ichiban Kasuga, and finding you work is my work. Now, let's get you something good.
Hello, work tracker. I love it. All right.
Yeah, let's. Big celebrity ought to have big connections.
I wouldn't say that. I'm really no big deal.
You like his hair, or don't?
It's a man bun. It's cute. I think it looks good for him.
What kind
True.
of work you got for me, Kasuga-san?
Well, before that, Sasaki-san.
Or a man.
It says here you work for Moroi Industries.
Yeah, that's what it says on the paper.
To my knowledge, Moroi Industries is a front company that processes waste for a syndicate called the Hiwatashi clan. All their employees are Yakuza.
Hey, you know your stuff.
It also says here that you were let go from your position there.
I assume.
Where's
If I'm not mistaken,
Or is
this
that
is
just the-
because the
Might
business
just be the
shut
camera.
down after the Hiwatashi
Sure.
clan disbanded.
I was
last
gonna
month?
say. I
Is that
feel like
correct?
the Yakuza's still shut down.
Yeah, what about it?
Taking into account that you worked at Moroi Industries and the fact that you have quite an intricate tattoo, can I assume that you're an ex-Yakuza who just recently got out of the trade?
You're telling me that matters?
You'll need to indicate that on your resume.
Listen, buddy. What I did or didn't do before coming here is my own business.
At the very least, it's information your employer deserves to know.
Why?
Come on. How about you drop the silly little act already, eh, Kasuga-san? You think I haven't heard the rumors?
Rumors? About what?
About you finding good work for ex-Yakuza, like me. Those rumors. People from all over have been calling you a savior.
Afraid I don't know what you mean. I'm just a regular guy at a regular job.
I thought I told you to cut the crap. I don't have time for games here.
I do like his ponytail.
All right,
It's like the
then.
perfect
Let's
length, really.
start by rewriting your resume. Do you have any special qualifications you can list? They'll help you cast a wider net when...
What I say?
Now it looks like
Not
it's leaking.
that humble servant shit.
Which
Oh.
makes no sense because the inside. God damn it.
If I can ask
had
you to
one meal
please keep
today.
your voice down, loud noises might be disturbing to the other customers.
I'm sorry,
Ah!
That sucks.
Sasaki-san, our job is to find the ideal match for both our customers and our business partners. However, with your behavior today, I doubt you'll be getting a job anytime soon. You may have left the Yakuza, but it hasn't left you. I have no jobs to offer you at this time. I'll have to ask you to leave.
You bastard!
You got more to say?
I was starting to shake my head.
Damn it!
This is not Yakuza 9. I didn't get the I didn't get the codes for it yet. How are you, Ramen? Welcome in. I'm gonna take more and really.
Why?
Wait.
Apologies for the disturbance, everyone. We should be okay now. Next customer, please
Okay.
come to
Hold on a
counter four.
second. Give me a minute.
Yep.
Okay. I'm still fucked, but nothing I can do.
Not as fucked.
Well, that's not true. I did nothing.
know.
All right, let's do it.
Go. Thanks.
Top tier
So doing
ponytail,
the
though.
chicken dance?
It kind of looked like it.
Is he gonna get beat up?
If anything, I think we're gonna beat someone up.
Nice work today, Kasuga.
But welcome in, Ramen.
You okay after all that?
Oh, yeah. It was no sweat. Didn't
I'm
mean to make a
alright.
scene.
Just
Sorry about
diabetes
that.
stuff.
Oh, not at all.
The norm.
I just feel bad you have to put up with all that. Sorry to place it on you.
It's all good.
So,
Really,
did we just
I'm
let Kume
happy I
go?
can make myself useful. It's the
For
least I can
stabbing
do.
Aoki?
Especially after you guys bothered to take
I
me in.
hope we see Kume at some point.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really are the hero of
too.
Yokohama. We're glad to have you around.
Gamma, you don't have to call me that.
Why not? You exposed the crimes of both the governor and the police department. You're a man of the people.
No, it's
I
really
feel like
too
we also
much.
have the most enemies.
Besides, that was a while ago.
Well, we're proud
Like,
just to
by
share
far.
our place with you. You
The
ought to be proud
government.
of
The
yourself.
government.
Hey,
This guy might actually be our
appreciate
only
the
friend.
kind words. Anyway, I'm heading out for the day. I'll see you later,
That's
yeah?
true. And if you have Robbie Damon on your side, it's usually not a good sign. Yes, me too, Ramen. We were gonna start on Monday. Ambi wasn't feeling good, so she texted me this morning and she was like, "I'm ready to do some," and I was like, "Let's fucking do it." And then I was like, "Wait, I'm a mess. I can't do it." And then I was like, "Wait, I am a mess, but let's do it anyway." So it's been a hell of a day. But let's grab some let's grab some food. I feel like it's only right if Ambi gets to knock over some bikes right off the bat.
Yeah.
100%. I feel like that has to be the way we start this. But I am so looking forward to playing this. I am so ready for Yakuza 8. After blasting through Yakuza Kiwami 2, Yakuza's 3, 4, 5, 6, and The Man Who Erased His Name in quite literally less than a 3-week time span, I'm ready to play the games that I'm ready to play the game that I
don't
put
know
this
what
much
it
time
means.
into. Oh, wait. Well, okay, I wanted to read that.
Okay, sorry.
Because I have to know how to play this game. Oh, wait, are we on me?
I don't know.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, we're back. I want you to know, all that happened was I realized I was on my main profile and not on the Ambi profile that we made, so I just switched over. That's all that happened. So she'll be back in a second. Really enjoyable, though. Had a cool ending. I got back to some Rebirth yesterday, did some side stuff in Chapter 7 with my friend, and we made it into Chapter 8. We didn't do anything yet, but we got to the Gold Saucer, it looked like. We got to the amusement park. We did that weird fight with that guy named Dio. So I'm kind of interested to see what the fuck that place is all about. But it's really cool. I liked Chapter 7. It was really cool. It was a weird mine section, but I like how Yuffie plays.
Is Robbie Damon there yet?
No, I'm actually just I just left it open on this part. To view directions to that location. Okay. Hover over an establishment, press X to see recommendations for a shop or which menu items you've ordered. Oh wait, that's actually really cool. Okay. Back to where you were.
Thank you.
And now you're on your account. Yuffie was in my team for a majority of the game. She's super fun. I just love the way she plays.
I see a difference already. These weren't destroyed yet.
I feel so in Chapter 7 when they split up and you had like Cloud, Red 13, and Aerith on one team, and then you had Barret, Tifa, and Yuffie on the other. I was like, I love playing as like Cloud. I love playing as Cloud and Aerith. My team mostly from the remake was Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith for most of the time. So I love playing as Cloud and Aerith, and Red 13 is super cool to play. But as soon as it switched over to like Barret, Tifa, and Yuffie, I was like, this team is such a fast powerhouse. You have Barret who can do the long range stuff, while Tifa can go in and beat the shit out of someone, and then Yuffie is Yuffie can play both courts. She can really be a long distance fighter or a close distance fighter, and it's really nice to have that balance. So that's where I am. But 9 out of 10, that's really good. Even with that, I really hope they patch it.
This game is so good.
I will say, you can knock shit over like that in Rebirth, and it is one of the funniest fucking things to be like moving on the wheelie. And then just crash into 6 tables in a row. Yeah. And no one bats an eye at like Cloud knocking over 6 tables.
Something I can help you with, Sasaki-san?
You saw me, huh?
Dude, you're not kidding.
Should've
Tifa and
guessed.
Yuffie are stagger queens. Enemies got decimated.
I just wanted
It's
to say
insane.
sorry about before. I wasn't exactly reading the room.
Huh?
It's about money, right? I thought as much. You might be a savior. Saving people ain't free. 50 grand ought to do it, right? Made it big at the boat races today.
We should take the money and then tell them no.
50K a job, though. Damn good racket you've got there. Can't say I ain't jealous.
You've got the wrong idea here. I'm not in this for myself.
Huh? Hey, hold up. What's your deal?
Oh my god, this is the street where
What,
the guy
you
was
want
kissing
more
the
or
river.
something?
No way.
How much I gotta give you to get a job?
The 5-year ex-Yakuza.
I'm loving Rebirth.
That's what's left you.
I took the break from it and got back to it.
5 years of red tape.
How's your
to help
tank? There you
follow
go.
Yakuza on his way out. You can't open
Dude,
a bank account.
I'm
even
so
rent
hyped.
some rat hole apartment. A cell phone plan's basically a no-go. You can forget about health insurance. Of course, it's made that much worse by the fact that no one wants to hire someone like that.
Yeah, you clearly get it. So help a guy.
All the people who were thrown out into the world after the Omi and Tojo dissolved are working their asses off just to get by. You think you can just slip a guy some cash, and that's that? Get real, pal. Things don't work that way.
Look, I didn't follow you out here for a lecture. Just take the stupid money, will you? Huh?
Hey, cut it out!
My money! Oh, what the hell, man?
Get a little rest now. Just take your money and go.
Yeah! Quit acting all high and mighty. When it comes down to it, you're just
You're
like
into the
me.
tutorial fight.
The shit ain't fair. The battle is
You
on.
want to do it?
Do you want to do it? I'll do it if you don't want to. Sounds good to me.
Sorry.
That's okay, that was me.
Guess there's no choice. Let's cool you out a bit, huh?
Oh, it just looks so sleek.
You're better at fighting than I am, so I feel like if you know how to do it, then we're good.
Deal.
Sorry about that. We're kind of wide open.
Hey, a special skill. How about that?
Yeah, I do have to use it. What do we got right now? Tenacious Fist.
You were good at that.
I'm not very good at it though. You were better at that than I was.
Which is really strange.
I was like, I'll attack, you take the guards. If the party leader's HP hits 0. Okay, so same deal. Boom.
Enemy in sight. On to the next level.
Yo, that smile though. That's so
It's like
creepy.
school picture day.
You're not wrong.
But we're older and smoked more cigarettes.
It depends on how many super seniors.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Are we getting the money from it?
Isn't that river?
Reeks in here.
Isn't this where we met
Washing out this
Nancy?
stench.
Yeah.
The crawfish or
Shoot, where's that other bill at? Aha! Gotcha! What the hell's he doing?
Oh.
Yo,
Ew.
take a look! Your money's safe and sound! Oh, but at what cost? I think this suit might be a goner.
I think your head's a goner, dude.
oh god.
Is that what I think it was?
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
So-
It's disgusting.
Here, probably don't want to lose this, right?
Hey, were the rumors even true?
Ichiban's one heck of a guy.
Bunch
You're
of
not
dudes
kidding.
told me you could hook me up. That you'd give me a job for 50 grand.
Well, it's partly true. I am helping those who left the Yakuza find work. And as for that 50 grand, I did get that from someone about a year ago.
Wait, then that means...
But it wasn't for the job. I got a phone plan set up for him. He was just paying me back.
It was like that rip guy or
A
whatever.
phone plan?
Mm-hmm. Nick Ogata, right?
I got him a job
rich
at a
guy.
pharmaceuticals manufacturer. They were looking for someone to help deal with resellers. Masks, cold medicine, antiseptic. Back when people were hoarding those, it left a lot of others hurting. Whenever crooks like that try to cash in online, it's his
Did the
job to put in
pandemic
fake...
happen?
I was gonna say probably, honestly. Sounds like it.
There are really jobs like that out there?
It's kind of a gray area thing. Still, resellers are a huge thorn in those companies' sides. That's where the fake bids come in. Sort of tricky if you don't have a phone handy, you know? And as you're aware, ex-Yakuza aren't allowed to sign up.
So you signed up for him?
Yeah, just to hold him over until he can find a better job. Everyone's gritting their teeth to get through this thing. I got no work to give to someone who waltzes up all cocky and shoves cash in my face. It's tough, jumping back in the straight and narrow. I know. I went through all that life has to offer, just like you. I know how hard that shit is.
In one game, too.
But if you're prepared to try,
One-
put your head down and
One
crawl
game
your
in
way
like
back up.
16 years or
You
something.
really,
Yeah, pretty
truly
much.
want that? I'm right there with you. What do you say?
You know, when you were down there gathering up all my money just now, I was sure you were gonna steal it. But you didn't. Well, for the first time in my life, I actually felt pretty ashamed. It made me realize that I'm half-assed just about everything I am.
It is. I bet you wish this was,
Please, please help me. I want to start
You
over.
know.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Okay, it's a deal. But do me a favor and stand up, all right? You're gonna be the one to do it, Sasaki-san. You're gonna put in the work. All I can do is give you a little push.
I'm so interested
do the
to see
best I
how
can.
this game gets to Hawaii.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
Right
know.
then. Come on back to Hello Work tomorrow. All right. This here's your stipend. As to how you use it, well, it all depends on you.
Right.
It almost looked like he was gonna eat the money.
I know.
I thought that was weird.
Time to eat.
We should probably not go anywhere with other people around. The fact that Sasaki
That's
was
true.
able to stomach the smell is pretty impressive.
Uber.
Uber Eats.
Does this game have sponsorships?
Honestly, I wonder.
Elizabeth Maxwell. Woo! Elizabeth Maxwell is definitely Psy.
I think you're right. Because I've definitely looked up the name before too.
It is good, or like it is nice to see how they all aged. Kinda. Matt Mercer.
Elizabeth Maxwell is also the one. Yes, I.
What does she play in this game? No, she's Sayoko. Because we were like, haha.
Yep. Yuffie's voice actress is in this game? Is she... Don't tell me who she is, but is she someone from Like a Dragon? Or is it like a character that... Or is it a character that is only in this game? And I'm wording it like that because I could have said a character new to this game, but I know that other people come back. He's actually starting the Spirit of Nothing OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. Good. Good for him.
I knew someone would.
That was cute how he has little shrine to...
Masato
Flowers,
and...
yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I'll see. Okay, deal.
Okay. Another day, another chance to make a difference.
I know, unfortunately, because I was trying to steer away from spoilers in every regard, so I didn't watch most of the trailers for this game. So I do know that one person does come back from an earlier Yakuza game. Like, I know it's confirmed, and I wonder if that's who the voice actress voices. Again, don't confirm, but I wonder. Okay, we're looking sharp. Let's hope Sasaki actually shows up today. I'm not going to read all the dialogue, but you read just as fast as I do, if not probably faster, so I'm sure you'll be okay.
If I don't get it, I'll scream at you.
That sounds good.
Don't worry.
I do like that.
Oh my gosh, look at the pictures.
Oh my god, look at the
Next to us.
bananas. What an odd place for the bananas. So, I'm so sad that I know that she comes back, but I as soon as I heard Hawaii was the setting,
I feel like it was
immediately I thought, huh?
I feel like it was my fault that you found out.
No, it wasn't. I found out for sure because I was looking up something about that character and it listed her in the game that I knew her from and Infinite Wealth, and I was like, damn.
Okay.
So it was totally my fault. Okay, so it's been a 3-year time skip, guys.
3 years?
Interesting. And I also really like how they do this. We don't need to reminisce about the past story, do we? Would you like to? Does anyone in chat want me to reminisce? If I'll give it a minute, and if anyone wants me to it'll give you a summary of Like a Dragon, I imagine.
What's my schedule? What? You already...
What?
My fucking schedule is on there already.
It's super short? Alright. Well, we won't need it then. If no one else cares about it, we'll go on. We played this pretty recently. It's been less than a year. I don't know when we finished Like a Dragon. But I'm pretty sure we started it last summer. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I feel like we started it in July and it's almost been a year.
It was right before Tactica, which came out in November.
We finished right before Tactica?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I feel like we were like...
4 months sounds right.
Yeah.
God damn.
Because I feel like we were like, oh, we should finish that before Tactica.
That makes sense. We got to get back to Tactica.
Yeah, we do. But It was just so annoying.
It's sitting there. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even... We'll do this and we'll get back to it. We'll double back on Tactica, maybe. I want to beat it. I don't love it, but I want to beat it.
Yeah.
So...
Where's Robbie Damon?
Where's anyone? I feel like Robbie Damon is not going to be the first person we see.
Why not?
So, where are we? Are we right near Hello Work? It kind of looks like we're in that corner, because that's the parking lot down here. Or am I totally wrong? No, we're right here. Yep, and that's the Love Magic. This is where we built that dildo.
Yeah.
Looking good, buddy. Oh, you know what? Is this a different suit? I'm pretty sure yesterday's suit was like black. Is this black or like a navy blue? This looks more blue to me.
That's more blue, yeah.
I come here every morning to buy some massive massage machines. Should I just buy one now?
Yeah. Dog.
No one in my party can equip it.
Okay, well.
But I
you
still
only
feel
you're only one person.
I still feel it's worth the money.
Me too.
Watch that fuck us over so bad soon.
Absolutely.
Because we're not gonna have enough money to actually do something we need to do.
Oh well. Ichiban. Thank you.
How do you think
Yes. How do you think what?
How's Omelet doing?
I hope really good. I love Omelet.
Okay. Someone get hurt? Just check out where that voice came from. Is it all the way over there? 'Cause I'm very full.
Ooh.
Food. That's suspicious. Imagine just walking down the street and seeing a guy pick up food that was like on the floor next to a garbage can and then just pick 2 leaves out of random plants. Now that makes sense. It doesn't make sense that it was here. Oh my god! Yeah, the one who gave us the apartment. What's her name, right? I can't remember her name. Hamako.
Son, what happened to you?
Oh, Ichiban. You're a sight for sore eyes. I almost didn't recognize you there. Cleaned up quite nice since I last saw you.
Well, not much has changed on the inside.
I think this is
Anyway,
a movement more people should be
called or
doing
something?
on their everyday
Yeah,
lives.
sure did. Was just capping off an all-night bender and, well, my legs gave out. Do yourself a favor and don't get old.
Lend her.
I think so. I don't think she needs a lecture. I
You
think
gonna
she
be
just needs
okay?
some help.
I don't mind walking you home.
Huh? Oh, I'm fine. It's not that bad. I get little bumps like this every day.
At the end of this part? That would suck. At the end of the game, I hope not.
Doesn't seem like a little bump to me.
You're imagining. Besides, don't you finally have a job?
I mean, okay, so Ramen, help me out here. By the end of Like a Dragon,
To limp on home?
who ended up dying?
I'm not some invalid.
It was really
I
just
can
the
take care of
Arakawas.
myself just fine.
We didn't have too many
Run
like
along to
deaths.
After all, steady income
They're at
isn't
least the
something
biggest,
you
I
can take
think.
for granted. You know that, right?
Because I feel like most
I
Yakuza
know.
games,
Just
a lot
go
of
see a
people
doctor
tend to
when
get
you can.
shot.
I will.
But I feel like it
Thanks
didn't
for
happen
this.
all too much. Yep, Young Master and Arakawa. Okay.
Kate's friend is flying in from Arizona.
Ooh, that's fun.
So she's like, let's go to lunch. Let's go. Can you drive me to the Palisades before work on Friday? And I'm like, no. I will because I don't have any other choice, but I don't want to.
Personality chance is an opportunity to improve Kasuga's character. Different stats will raise depending on your selections. There are also many personality challenges which boost your traits upon completion. Check them out via the pause menu. Hell yeah. Okay, so those were the main 2. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't forgetting anyone big. Because, like, I'm trying to think of, like, other, like, heavy hitters towards the end of that game. Like, I don't think, Wasate died. I don't think Daigo. I don't think we knew anything about Wasate or Daigo after the dissolution. I don't even think Tendo died. I think all we knew about him was we beat the shit out of him up in the Millennium Tower, and then we just kind of left him there for the cops, I feel. That's a good point. I didn't really think about that. Most of them weren't Yakuza, aside from Jungi Han and Zhao. That's a good point.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be a lot of deaths because you're not supposed to harm civilians. What a cool detail. Like, again, like, I know, like, it probably just makes sense as the overarching story, but again, just something like that I think is cool when you look back on it and be like, that actually makes sense. Who do you think we're going to see today?
All right, then. Good luck with your interview.
That guy.
What do you think Zhao was up to?
Next in line, please.
Masturbating off a cliff.
My name's Shinya Sasaki. Pleasure to meet you.
Welcome. Take a seat. Did you happen to
Sasaki?
bring a resume?
The guy that we saw yesterday?
Yes, sir, I did.
Yep.
That's not him. Is it him?
I think so.
Is that him?
Like, why else would it be such a big thing, you know?
Well, but it doesn't...
Sasaki-san, may I inquire about your criminal record?
It was theft, watches, and cosmetics.
I think the hair honestly fucked me up the most. I think it's the hair that makes me think like this is a completely different guy. Wow. You're right. Jungi's an assassin, while Zhao was like a gangster and mafia guy.
Usually sell it to him.
So not technically Yakuza, but both part of like
Does that,
in the line of work that
make
would get them
things
killed.
too difficult?
But no one else was. You're right.
Sasaki-san, may I ask you something?
Sure.
I don't see any record of punishment on here. In that case, why put your criminal history at all?
Because I did those things, sir. If I'd hid my record to get a job, I'd only make trouble for the
Does he have
company
chapstick
if it
on?
ever got out.
He might just
Really
be
want to
sweating.
start fresh. I can't
'Cause
go
it looks
around acting
weird.
like that never
Yeah,
happened.
maybe he is sweating.
He seems
Or else
nervous.
he's
Great
like,
way to think about it.
has like,
On that note,
Mucus.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
snot dripping
I
down.
have just the job for a man like you.
Really? What kind
Yeah,
of job?
Ichiban's a civilian during 7. I feel like only chapter
Well,
1 is he
simply
actually
put-
Yakuza. Do you smell the insulin in here?
Shoplifting.
Did you smell it at all? Oh, thank God.
I'm also slightly sick though.
That's fine.
So
It's so bad. It's so
I
bad,
can't
guys.
smell much of anything, honestly.
I mean, it really just smells like a hospital, but like, who wants to smell that? It's crazy that the hospital smell isn't actually hospital, and you're just smelling insulin. What the fuck? Wait,
I'm guessing he has like a fake hand somewhere.
wait, was the theft just before this?
Excuse me. Would you be a dear and point me to the mouthwash?
Oh, sure. It should be right this way.
He definitely has a fake hand in there somewhere. COVID-19 test. Oh my fucking God.
Is that what it said?
It said 19 on it, and it was like a COVID test.
That's actually really funny. Wait, so... Okay, Ramen, I'm gonna ask this. Is this the same guy we helped yesterday? Because Sasaki is a different guy.
Wait, this is the couple that they just killed, isn't it? In the car?
Pardon me, but do you think I could see this up close?
Sure. One moment.
Ramen, are we supposed to be as confused as we are, or did we already miss things?
Good eye. This one's a top seller.
Isn't it just perfect, honey?
It's nice, but it's almost time for the movie. We should take a rain check.
Oh no, it's that late. We'll swing by after.
Okay.
No trouble.
I think you're right.
I hope to see you again soon.
Because, like, why else would it be a random couple, you know?
In the first cutscene with Sasaki, didn't he say that it's only been a few months since that incident where the dissolution happened? And then we went to sleep, and then we woke up, and it said, "Can't believe it's been 3 years." So,
yeah.
I think... Okay, so my theory right now, my guess, is that there was a time skip between when we went to bed that night and what happened here. So, I'm still confused, but good to know. Because I bet this is gonna be
The furry.
We're all done on our end.
How'd it go?
Got everything you asked for. Plus, a couple other big-ticket items for good measure.
That's Adachi.
Damn. Glad I went to the pros for this one.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
In Persona 4, wasn't Adachi the traitor too?
Yeah.
Okay, sunglasses, some cosmetics, a wallet, condoms. What else?
I know that guy.
Long story short, every shop had a ton of blind spots. What with how they were set
I'm
up.
guessing.
Of course, it's been ages since somebody had to rely on the fake arm routine.
That's what I said.
Yep.
Get caught pulling something like that, and there's not much you can say. That's why it's common for thieves to work in teams nowadays. Usually, that means 2 roles. A lookout or a decoy, and then the thief.
I mean, I trust
A little
Adachi.
division of labor can go a long way.
So, like, this is clearly, like...
Smaller cut in exchange for safety, huh? Well, it certainly beats jail time.
Adachi, he
He's
was...
gonna be doing it for the
I'm
right
heading
reasons
home.
or something.
Yeah.
Hey, you as well.
Oh, those were
Hope I can
condoms and
count
not
on you
COVID-19
again.
tests?
Yeah, thanks for everything.
I don't
They're
think
they're
so.
interchangeable.
Oh, no. That's true.
This was my first time helping someone steal something, so I was really nervous.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Anyway, I'll see you two
The only
later.
non-related Yakuza deaths we had in the
See
Yakuza
ya.
series were Reina, Yumi,
Oh,
Saya,
that's why you were
Song.
saying
Everyone
that.
else that had died in Yakuza are Underworld related.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The job's much easier for 2 than it is for 1. She made for a pretty great actress, too.
I guess listing the job as extra worked out. Better than we could have hoped. But I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with your performance. You really know your stuff. Although,
That sounds
the
like
shop
him.
you hit up. From the look of it, they put a lot of money into their security system. The shop itself was fairly small, with cameras in every corner. Not only that, there wasn't much in the way of cover, meaning little to no blind spots. So how'd you swipe a high-end wallet out from under them?
Well, sometimes those stores have fake cameras, but I could tell these were the real deal. We were also the only customers, so the shopkeep always had an eye on us. That said, there was a
Expensive
camera
armor pieces. Glad we
above
stole
the
from them.
register, and it was pointed more downwards than the others, meaning it wasn't getting a full view of the floor. Maybe they wanted it to focus more on the register, or it was just a mistake during installation. But either way, that right there was our blind spot.
No kidding.
Once I saw that, all I had to do was play the waiting game. Of course, the shopkeep realized what went down the moment we left. The cameras got nothing on tape. The deed had already been done.
You really figured out all that on your first trip and made off with some good stuff.
Okay, but like when the shopkeep is like the theft happened
I like
between
this guy.
3:35 and 3:40, and you're the only
Just
people in the
amazed
shop.
there's a job
Yeah.
like this
Like-
out there, especially considering my past and all.
You know, they say 1.2 billion yen worth of merchandise gets stolen every year. Now, for most retailers, it's a life or death issue that could sink your
Is
business.
this like a sting
just
operation?
Like that.
I don't know. Is Adachi back with the
Despite
Force?
that, a lot of business owners think all they need is a security guard or a few cameras.
Like,
And
I also just feel like it's a weird. It'd be a weird move for Adachi to be like, "Hey, I'll pay you a lot of money to steal things. Hey, I stole that thing you asked for. Stop! You're under arrest."
yeah, but maybe it's like, you know how there's like mystery shoppers at ShopRite or whatever, and like people who come in to like do stings. This could be it.
Right.
So
That's
that,
what I'm thinking too. Like, I think it would be set up so that like
the business owner pays for
stuff
Adachi
like this. Yeah.
to hire someone to go steal shit and to see what the blind spots are or
Yeah.
what they're.
As a mystery shopper, if you successfully steal something, do you get to keep it?
I don't know.
That's a
hope so.
weird prize. Like, hey, we'd like you to try and steal.
Well, I know how to steal it.
Have fun.
I know how to steal at self-checkout. So I'm pretty sure I can do it pretty easily.
I feel like so do most people
Yeah,
by
I know.
accident. I'm still very confused, but let's see.
that's just not true. All that really does is add a few blind spots you didn't have before. In fact, it could actually make it easier to steal things.
Right. That is where we go.
That is
It's
so
our job
funny.
to sneak
Adachi Investigative Services.
We called it Bestie.
All right. I like that smile. See, that's a better smile than Kasuga's after the end of the fight.
Out the gaps. As you might have figured, if you'd failed today, that would mean their security systems were all squared away.
But, as we can clearly see...
Yep. Then from here, I'll summarize their security flaws in a report and submit it to their managers.
Makes the most sense.
That should do it for work they hired us for, but for my money, there's a real business opportunity here.
Meaning
now, I can offer them consulting. Get a contract going, and I can advise them on where to place cameras or even introduce them to reputable security companies.
Makes sense.
Actually,
how much do you guys think that handbag
once
was?
I get this business off the ground, I'm thinking of starting up my own security company.
Easily. That's what I think.
The goal is to have a firm that can handle everything from investigation to consultation to basic security.
Wow.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Kasuga.
Well, Adachi-san, how's Sasaki working out?
If you ask me, he's a real pro. Already can't afford to lose him.
Can I take that to mean he's hired?
Yep. Glad to have him.
This is such a wholesome start.
I know I have a lot to learn.
Yeah, that is very nice.
I promise.
And he did
I'll work
so
real
well
hard.
already. Like,
yeah.
Hey. Look, your days of bowing like that are over, pal.
Oh, sorry. Force of habit.
We'll make a working class civvy out of you yet.
What's the book?
Oh, I found this over at a nearby bookstore.
How Not to Be a Bitch by a bitch.
I was like, oh yes, I've read that
industry
before.
certification.
Right now, all you can do is steal and investigate. But that won't be enough.
It's a good moveset,
I
you
was
know?
thinking you could study and get yourself certified. That way, you'll be ready to help out when Adachi-san expands his business.
Sure, that'd be a big help.
Give it a read when you get some time.
That was my name.
Kasuga-san, tell me, what's your goal in all this?
Being a good person.
I mean, at this point, it's just weird. You must want something, right? Who goes that far for a stranger? You don't have some
Yep, 'cause same
ulterior
color suit.
motive.
Ours might be a little bit darker, but
Well, I guess you could say that. This
Yeah,
is
it's definitely
actually
blue.
my way of repaying a debt.
A debt?
Everything I've done is what my patriarch in the Arakawa family was trying to do. It's the job he left behind when he passed on. He wanted to build a safe place for all the ex-Yakuza. Those
so
with
upset he
nowhere to
died.
turn.
was
Carrying
such a
out his
sad
will
moment.
is everything to me. More than that, it's my reason to live. Still,
So there's one
I
guy,
can
but
really
there's
only
the other
handle
guy,
a tiny
and-
piece of it.
the other guys fought.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
All in all, I'm just doing whatever I can.
For real?
His lips
Man,
were chained.
you are one of a kind.
Maybe he just has shiny lips. I think we
I'll
just
get
have to
going.
accept it now.
Oh, okay,
You right
sorry.
by Adachi-san here, okay?
So
Even the
Come on,
weakest
you just
Yakuza
got
story
here.
was just
still
so
got
much
work
better
to
than
wrap up.
90% of games I've
All
played.
right then. Good luck with everything.
This game is not going to disappoint. So, okay,
Thanks.
wait. Ramen, I don't think I've asked. Obviously,
on
once
the
again,
clock.
without spoilers,
I
as
never
you
knew
never
Hello
spoil,
World
so
was
I
so
don't really have to
busy.
worry about that with you.
Nah, hello works done.
Where
for
does
the
this
day.
game line up in
This,
terms of story for you?
something a little different.
Huh?
Because I feel like a
There are a whole
Dragon was
bunch
your
of former
favorite in terms of
Yakuza
story.
on
Where does
Ijin
this
show that Kasuga's helped
line
out,
up?
same as you. Once he's done at the office, he typically heads out to
What?
check in and see
We're
how
gonna
they're
see
doing.
Hot Gun Guy.
I hope so.
Robbie Day.
Two biggest Yakuza organizations in Japan, the Omi Alliance and Tojo Clan, were completely
That was neither of them
dissolved.
yet.
That day,
They were in Yokohama.
no fewer than 30,000
Jugihan was
Yakuza
the Gomi Jewel.
spit back into
Oh,
the
yeah.
real world.
Zhao was
A lot of them
the
likely
Yokohama
couldn't
Leon.
find work and
Oh yeah.
weren't left with a whole lot of options. Kasuga is dead set on rehabilitating every last one of them.
Every single one? Is that even possible?
Yeah, he did a good job with his company. You know, he's got a chicken as the CEO.
Well,
I wonder
not
if this is the
normally,
same
no.
building.
But
True.
seeing him give his all,
That'd be cool.
That would be nice.
it makes me feel like even the impossible is possible.
They do.
It's hard not to help out a guy
These
like
games
that.
do a good job of like making
Yeah.
a city. Like
Honestly,
the first. to...
I think I feel the same.
Well, no, a lot of the Yakuza games end up bringing you to Kamurocho, and Kamurocho is the same in everyone. Like, I honestly know where the pharmacy is in Kamurocho more than I do in my city that I live in. Nanba! We're meeting at Survive tonight. Oh my god, are we gonna get to do karaoke? Would you like to walk to Survive? I'm so excited for this game. I'm so excited for this game.
There was one already knocked over.
We have to help them. Being that this is my first playthrough as well of this game, unlike like a Dragon when we did it, we'll probably be doing a lot more side stuff in this playthrough.
Hey.
Is this going to be first side story? First sub story? Or is this part of the main story?
Let's do it!
Do you want to fight? Do you want me to fight? Especially because I've never played this game. I'm fine with doing whatever fights.
At this.
While selecting command, you can use some... Oh my god.
Is this a big...
We can move our character.
Oh, that's what that means?
That's incredible. So we can move in this space.
That's awesome. Thank
Okay,
God.
that opens up a lot of opportunities. Because I felt like most of the time that we were getting screwed over was because, why are we standing here? Oh, that is
We get hit by a car, then we get hit by another person, and then we get...
True! So selecting attack will let you pick it up and wield it as a weapon if you see that triangular icon. The effects and damage dealt vary from object to object, but they'll all lay on the hurt, so don't hold back. Experiment. Oh, I am so fucking ready. So
Weapon attack.
So what happens if I just walk away? Okay. Yeah? Yo. I'm gonna be so bad at purpose.
You did it.
Is that you, Mom? Yeah. Do you need help bringing anything in?
Nope, but I do have to go back out.
Oh. Oh. I'm sorry.
That sucks.
Okay, so select attack and approach the enemy until the target indicator changes in proximity bonus is displayed. I mean, you receive small damage boost when striking from close range. Okay, so it is better to walk up close than it is to...
Huh.
I'm gonna pull this guy out. Okay, so we have to remember that too.
Get close.
Oh, I can't kill him yet. Probably just because it's a tutorial. Attacks can sometimes launch enemies backwards, take more damage when colliding with walls, objects, or their friends. Skills with the knockback quality do this too. Okay. We knew that. Oh, hell yeah.
Open one!
Oof.
Oh, I am so fucking ready for this game, Amber.
Enemy in sight.
Lettuce sandwich. Ooh.
Hell yeah!
Is that mayo in a single piece of lettuce, do you think?
It sounds like it might be. Oh. Sorry guys, I'm deleting emails. It's so funny that my band email, I don't know what happened at some point, but we, I guess, got on some lists as not a band.
Oh no.
But a promotion company. So every once in a while we'll get like booking inquiries. They'll be like, "Hey, we're a Polish band and we'd love to tour the US." And we're just like, "Yeah, us too, bud." And they're like, "What?" Like one of them was actually a band we knew. And we got it. And we were like, "Holy shit. That's not us. But we'd love to play with you guys when you make it here." Okay. Let's...
I have a bedroom you could come stand in.
Honestly? I'd keep Vader in my bedroom.
Oh.
Should I edit that out?
Only if they go missing in the next couple days.
Oh god, now I'm on a watch. Alright. Tsurukame Bridge. Is that where the homeless camp was? Is that bridge where that can minigame was?
Maybe.
Because I don't know how many bridges there are.
That's what that means?
I don't know if I ever knew that, I'll be honest.
That's
Yep, that's it.
Okay, yeah.
Or
it's a little
yeah, because this is the homeless camp.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense. Okay. I'm fine with health right now. You want to go? I'm gonna love this game, man. So I want to thank everyone for coming out. Plans for the rest of the day, I believe,
Club Pluto
is
oh
my
new Pluto. Sorry.
I like the old Pluto.
Me too. He's in Japan, so
So are we right now. Plans for the rest of the today in terms of stream. We will be doing Pokemon raids around 6:30.
Look on the street before I ran.
You could have gotten screwed.
Oh, funny.
We are doing Pokemon raids at 6:30 p.m. EST, so in the next hour and a half, we'll probably be starting some Pokemon Sword and Shield shiny hunting. And then after that, I believe we're going to be doing some Halo Infinite tonight. I didn't put it on the schedule because I'm not totally sure, but I think Nick Raymond 11 and Zach are good to do so we might be doing some Halo tonight. Do you want a water?
Sure.
I'll be right back. If a scene starts playing, just pause it.
Yep. I press the button until it pauses.
That sounds good.
This game sucks. Go down here, and then I'm gonna fight.
The battle is on! Yeah!
Okay, that wasn't hard.
Win to be proud.
How long have you been standing here?
Just a couple minutes. Trying to see who's in there. I see Adachi, I see Sayoko, I see...
That's insane. Okay,
I know.
such a small detail that they're rendered in through the window that we could actually do that.
I know, but where's Zhao? Where's Hot Korean Gun Guy?
Might be somewhere different right now.
Probably Hawaii. They're on vacation right
Can you
now.
imagine we go to meet them in Hawaii?
No. Thank you for the water, by the way.
Damn, that's good. Hey, Namba. You come here straight
I thought the
from work?
beer was very hot.
Me
I was
too.
like,
I was like,
what
what
the
is
fuck?
he drinking?
Day, so this is just what the doctor ordered. Bartender, another round. On me.
Well, you've certainly moved up in the world.
How have you been holding up, Sachan? The club still running?
Running like it's on its last legs. All things considered, though, I guess you could say we'll survive.
Well, that's good.
One thing's for sure. I won't let everything Nono Mia worked for go to waste.
Someday, it'll be the hottest club in all of Yokohama.
So did she take over that place?
You guys are welcome
She's
to
the
visit
co-owner.
anytime, you know.
Sure.
So I don't know who else
But
it
did they
is.
rename it? Because it wasn't
You
named
know
the
that's
Silky
not how I
something
do
before.
business. And if it was,
What was it
you
named?
bums couldn't pay up anyway.
I don't remember, but you're
She
right.
ain't lying.
Unless it's the one that we made her work at for some reason.
Right on time, boss man.
Remember that?
Tonight, I say we get plastered.
Just so long as you don't end up on the floor. Yeah.
All right, and what say we have another toast?
Fucking Nono Mia Yakuza, and one of the first things a game FAQ. Can somebody give me a reason to care about Nono Mia?
That is true. But
I feel like he was a good guy.
he was a good guy, but like, at first, who cares?
Oh,
And then-
Tohime Land
Zhao said he
was the
couldn't
name of the
make it,
place,
huh?
but apparently Club Silky Queen is
Yeah,
also something. But
so
I'm not
did
going to keep
Juki
looking
Han.
into it because
Man, what gives? This is our first time grabbing beers in 6 months.
Ah, they're just looking out for us. They're still part of the underworld, so they can't exactly pal around all the time, you know?
It really is a shame, though.
Yeah. Either way, Kasi was right.
who did he just
We're
mention?
living in two different worlds that just aren't meant to cross paths.
But
Especially if we want to keep
it was
these new
someone
lives we
about
built for
something
ourselves.
about the pals in the
Plus,
in the
like we'll never
underworld
see them again.
that can't always pal
Like
it
they
up.
say,
So I was
no
guessing
news
that
is
they're
good
talking
news.
about like Zhao
Yeah.
and Jungi Han.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now that I know it.
And
So,
Song
how's
Wei.
everyone been holding up? Still keeping at it with Arakawa-san's parting gift?
Well, I got a long road ahead, but I'm chipping away. Adachi-san's already helped out a ton.
You're telling me, rinky-dink op like mine can't just pull jobs out of thin air.
No, really, I'm grateful.
I'm just ribbing you. You're doing great, pal. Not that you're any richer for it.
You never change, do you?
Nope. But in a way, that's what makes him cool.
Oh, you think?
Think we're getting some?
Hey, I'm gonna use the restroom. The restroom's unlocked, right?
Should someone have answered that?
Well, how are things going with Sachan, huh?
Wait.
Huh?
You two, gone on a date yet?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Huh?
Yeah, that settles it. He hasn't done squat.
So I guess I cannon crush
You
on
know,
this
I
girl?
figured you might be too
Probably
busy
not.
to
They're
date,
probably just being
but I
weird.
didn't think it was that bad. What a bust.
Hey,
My
hold
mom
up.
just sent me the
What's
two
with
eyes
you?
emoji.
Kasuga, you got a thing for Sachan, right?
That's it?
Yeah.
I love it.
Like we wouldn't find out. Your face says it all.
I think I asked her if
Don't
she got
tell me you
tissues.
didn't notice all that extra space we had.
So hopefully that means
Well,
yes.
don't worry. The important thing is, if you're gonna make a move, now's the time, huh?
You're both living pretty stable lives at this point. You ought to be able to think about stuff like that now.
Yeah, but
You can make excuses all you want. But that won't help if someone
She
else
was like,
screws
I
you
would
up.
with the cold, and I'm like, I wouldn't know anything
Sure,
about that.
Sachan's got a few deep-pocketed regulars here and there.
Couldn't be me.
Might have more competition than you think, huh?
oh, I'm no good with that kind of stuff, though. I wouldn't know where to start.
Yeah, let's just hope Sasaki doesn't see you like this. But seriously, you should ask her out when we leave here
But
tonight.
why?
Something like, Want to hang out together? Just the two of us? That's enough for now.
This is a
Hey,
persona.
I'm thinking it, Daichi-san. A veteran knows best.
What now, Adachi-san? Got some new scheme in the works?
I'm gonna mute the mic and turn off
might.
the camera so I can suck the
Oh, yeah,
butter off my
Sacha.
fingers without you guys
The
getting
other
weird about
day.
it. Oh, I didn't mute the mic.
Whew. Yep, I'm drunk.
You all right, Namba? We're zigzagging.
All right, easy. I'll go with you. I gotta head to the station either way.
No, I'm fine. Honest.
Maybe on the inside.
All right, we'll see you later. Let's do this again sometime, huh?
Sure thing. See you around.
You got one life, pal. Aim true, fire away.
Adachi-san.
Come on, Namba. Let's roll.
Hey, slow down.
You think we'll be all right? Oh well. Guess I should go too. See you later, Ichiban.
Sachan! Nothing.
Come on, spit it out.
No, forget I said anything.
Okay. Well, good night.
Sachan!
Ichiban, seriously, what's gotten into you?
Sorry. Listen. Do you maybe, want to hang out sometime?
Huh? What? You already planning our next get-together? We decided to do the next one at my club, remember?
No, not like that. I mean just us. You know, like together. I blew it. Oh, I blew it. Man, what now? Oh, shit! Hello?
Sorry, I sort of panicked. I didn't expect that.
No, I'm sorry. It was rude of me to spring that on you like that.
You know, I'm free next Saturday. We're gonna hang out, right?
She sounds more like Makoto than Sai.
I know.
Wait,
Have they always been the same person?
You mean...
I'm looking forward
Makoto
to
is
it.
Chermi.
Chermi Lei.
Yeah.
Anyway, see ya.
I did it! Jason!
That's cute. I like that. I'm guessing this is what Amanda did. That's what I do when I'm walking down the street too.
That's the head of the homeless camp.
What's up, John?
No, it's not. It was someone from the homeless camp.
Is that Nancy Man?
I don't think so, but maybe.
Why is he gonna kiss him?
What's up with you two?
Hey, buddy!
Oh, because he's kind of drunk right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Another guy from the homeless camp.
Come on! This is huge, fellas! Don't spoil the party!
Yo, Ignis, welcome in, my man. Things are going pretty well.
You know what? He's happy. He's drunk.
I'm happy. I'm not drunk.
Honestly, like,
No.
just let him be.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He's
How you
not
doing,
hurting.
man?
Maybe this is why he flees to Hawaii.
Honestly, maybe. He gets too scared of the date for Saturday, so he flies out to Hawaii on Friday.
And then she shows up too.
No shit. And she really said yes?
This is a very, very different start to a game than Like a Dragon was.
I know.
not drunk yet, but it's the end of the day. That's true, Ignis.
Honey, you look so
Ignis actually just bought the Kingdom Hearts collection for PC, and he's gonna start speedrunning it.
From the time I turned
I can't wait.
24.
I can't wait to see
You
your
don't
next
have much
stream. Are you streaming tonight,
experience,
Ignis?
Especially not with a grown woman.
Ignis, if you get drunk, don't forget to drink water too.
That's true.
For every cup that you have, drink a cup of water. Thank you.
That rule alone would be enough to make me not drink. That's disgusting.
At
Can you
least a
imagine?
cup of water.
God.
What if she never wants to see me again?
Someone who knows, you should. And I just love water.
Disgusting.
She'll definitely hate you if you cancel on her now.
What am I supposed to do? Where do we go? What do we eat? What do we talk about? I've never thought about
This is one of the first JRPGs where I feel like this almost actually makes sense because we've seen him since he got out of prison for 16, 17. How long was he in prison for?
Oh yeah.
Was it 20? It got extended.
16,
You two
17.
really help me out here?
I don't remember. I want to say
Something.
16 sounds right, though.
This is your big chance after
But,
all.
Like, this actually makes sense because he's never gone on a date since then.
Yeah.
So I think it's actually kind of cool. Like,
Okay, let's get started.
So how old?
What is first when it
45-ish?
comes to dating?
yes, we did have an age. He's in his 40s for sure.
Oh yeah.
I
you're
forget
right.
I forget exactly what his age is, and especially now because I think it's a 3-year time skip after Like a Dragon.
So he was 17 when he got locked up. So if we say 16.
I guess that makes sense.
How old was he?
What? No, that's not it.
Huh?
So what
Woman's
happened?
not
More
looking
than
to just chew
16
the
years.
fat on a date.
Yeah.
You want to woo her.
Wait, no, he wasn't 16 when he got locked up. I think he was
He just said 17.
Forget acting.
when he got locked up.
Yeah.
Stay sharp and be the perfect version of yourself.
Okay,
I
right.
can't do math.
I need to make
Not
everything
either.
Oh fuck! I'll look it up. Might do some more casual, just push that a bit, but I did practice the beginner route. Hell yeah! No, up until the end of Traverse Town. The original, like what, the first Traverse Town, or when you go back to it after the first set of
Oh,
worlds.
hell no. The only thing that knocks you down for more experience than just paying for it.
You little... Exactly how many girls did you take back to the old cardboard box, huh?
Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
so that's how it's gonna be.
guys?
It's this room. That's too hard to think in here. Let's hit the town. That'll get Namba and me inspired.
I'm kind of a
yeah?
fan of his decor.
Of course, as to which
Yeah,
of us you'll
it's
listen
very-
to, well...
All over the
Just shit
fucking
that he
place.
picked up from the side of the road.
Yes, and honestly, probably literally.
Let's go.
Funny enough, at the end of Traverse Town, you know how you get the Trinity ability?
I
and stuff?
appreciate
Yes. You know where this is? This is where we were having that boss fight when we had our famous talk with Soko
Kasuga.
Spartan.
Class is
Oh.
in
We
session.
fought the Roomba here.
Oh!
Lesson 1 in the art of love.
How do you remember that? Because I don't.
Because
Waiting for what?
Because you were so annoyed.
really awful
The
conversation.
date's begun the moment you reach the meeting spot and assume position.
I remember the Roomba.
It is vital.
I don't remember
You
that.
arrive ahead of time, by an hour, maybe 2. And then you wait, like a man. Remember, when the girl arrives, she's gonna take one look
Is
at
this
you
like those
and
be a man
register
trends?
full impression. That impression doesn't wash off. It can take years to fix.
I get it.
But
First
Tony
impressions,
knows
yeah.
him.
Yeah, it's been like
Makes
5
sense.
years now, 3.
Have to.
I don't. How long were the events of Like a Dragon?
Show us how you'll wait.
A couple months, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Wait.
Maybe.
Like
a
once
year?
he got to Yokohama, because the seasons didn't change.
No,
Oh,
you're right.
too stiff. Every
Like,
fiber
do they?
of your
Would
body
they
hurts.
usually like?
You want Sunshine to feel at
Good-
ease.
Good question, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
crap,
still in Japan.
Really?
Japan gets now.
How should
So
Yeah,
after guard
but-
armor, you don't move up the trigger,
Who
and
said
instead you go to the
anything
alley.
outstanding?
That way in the tutorial you get to
And
the
why don't
cavern
you
with
park
Leon, and he tells you,
bench there? Maybe even
"Yo, that's awesome,
The what?
actually."
You want me to fall asleep while I'm
Good to know.
waiting?
Should I learn it? Ignis, should I learn the Kingdom Hearts speedrun, the beginner route, and should we just race? Should we do some Kingdom Hearts races?
Wasn't Saichon in the same fucking room as us?
When?
Cellmates, maybe?
When we were staying in the Subland with Hamako or whatever. And when we were above Survive Bar. But maybe
I think we offered for her too, but I don't think she took it.
Dozing off on a park bench?
Okay.
Huge mistake. What did we say before? A girl wants to feel special. That all starts with your posture.
How do you make someone feel special with your posture?
Remember the rule. 30 minutes early, at least. Then you stand, silent, like a statue. Don't look around. Just hold your gaze firmly in the direction she'll be coming from. When Sachan shows up and gets a load of that, she'll be putty in your hands.
So I don't totally remember.
She'll think.
I don't remember.
I've never noticed how manly and passionate he seemed. Get it?
Okay, yeah.
It's like 2.5 to 3 hours. Fuck it, man. We can do it. We can do it.
Whatever.
Time it took you to get up to that point was 21 minutes. That's not bad at all. Oh, Ignis, I think that would be so fun.
Can I pick neither? Because from what I've heard,
I think. Wait, well, hold on. Oh, what do you think Saika would like? I think Saika would like sit and act natural because I feel like she would like to stand and pose and be like very on top of things, but I feel like she's gonna be just as nervous.
exactly.
So okay, sit and act natural. I like it.
Going with you, Namba.
Got style.
I figure sitting down while I wait on you.
I'm
Help
loving
me
this.
conserve strength for later.
Right on the money. You always
This is once again the second JRPG I've played
hold on a second,
in a year
Kasuga.
where
How do you feel getting to the meeting spot, right?
the beginning
There's
is just a
Sachan,
dating simulator.
Conked out.
Which, if I had a nickel for every JRPG that I played in the last year that I ended up starting as a dating simulator, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot of nickels, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yep. She finds you asleep while you were waiting for her. You're no puppy dog.
Leaderboard average is 3 hours. We can totally do
Every
that.
other
Wouldn't it be so
sad
cool? Because like I feel like
She'll spend the whole
I don't know
day
a lot about
wondering if you're really awake or out on your feet.
speedrunning because I don't do it yet.
Damn
But
right.
I really feel like races are a fun thing to do
is
and
why
a
you
cool way to
stand
get some no reset runs in.
You're a
Because I feel like
proud
once you get to a
soldier
certain
on
point
your
with your
way to
run,
win the war.
if you mess something up early on, you're gonna just keep resetting.
That's really how I want to.
I feel like it's a fun way to keep it going. Come for the fighting, stay for the romance. That's exactly it.
I'll be sure not to look tired or sloppy.
And if you're like going out to dinner, would you bring a
So,
girl flowers?
How about lesson number 2?
But like, where does she put them? Like, I guess for me, I would put it in my car. Or like, if you
That's a good point,
if you
though.
pick me up, I guess
Lesson
I would put
2.
it in your car until
Location.
we leave. Because like, why the
Yes,
fuck would I
That's
bring
exactly
them?
what I need.
You have to hold them the whole time.
Huh?
That'd be so big.
Yeah, the date should be special. That's what you said. So like a nice Italian or French
They're gonna make us
restaurant.
choose between 2 restaurants.
You guys are kidding me.
Resetting happens a lot for Spyro. Understandable. Because at that point you're trying to do the most optimized kind of moves and such. Exactly. That's mess something up. And I feel like same would happen with Kingdom Hearts. There were a couple Kingdom Hearts speedrunners that I watched a while back.
You need a spot that
So I haven't
says
seen
you
any in a
feel
while.
Just for her.
Man, I wonder what they
Just
changed.
for her, huh? Like what?
Like, Indian curry.
Why?
Curry place?
Not just any curry place. That one has a secret menu. You can order a curry there, spice level 100. That's 1.2 million on the Scoville scale. 500 times spicier than Tabasco.
I was just gonna ask what the scale is for spiciness.
500
for
times
Scoville.
spicier?
Yep.
Or how do you do with spicy stuff? You like spicy?
Hardened bastards run from those.
Not for me.
No one's ever finished a whole
Yeah,
bowl.
but
Now you tell me.
not
What'll Sachan
too
think when
spicy.
you
Like
cover
my
that
dad
beast right
will add like
before
Tabasco
her
or hot
eyes?
sauce or Chipotle to literally everything.
Not that into
And I
spicy
don't.
food, man.
And I don't think anyone else really does.
That
But I
makes
like
it even
buffalo
better.
wings or sauce or whatever, and I like
Let her see you
some of the
wiping
spicy
the
stuff that my
sweat
dad
from your
makes.
brow.
If it gets too much,
It's the
it's just too
Oh, that's sexy.
Of course there's
Oh, she'll be
something.
buddy in your hands.
Really?
Indian and Japanese curry is so good. Ooh. Are you a spice guy, Ignis?
You'll just be a quivering, snotty mess.
That's true.
Like a jalapeno.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Act natural.
A little bit too spicy for me, but I can handle it.
Okay.
Don't
But
trip
if you
over
have
yourself
a
finding something to do.
jalapeno.
Go somewhere you always go.
I like
Maybe, but for me,
Salt.
Never.
mostly just
Yeah.
people places.
I fucking do.
Well, have some beef bowl.
It's so funny.
What? A beef bowl date?
I don't know if you know this,
Or something.
and I probably didn't say this part
All
on
that
stream.
matters.
So my grandmother passed away in December. That's not the funny part.
Right now,
Oh god.
But for the last probably 5 to 6 years of her life,
I guess.
she was having problems with
Nervous
water in
heading
her
to some
lungs,
Italian or
and it was due to her sodium levels. So she couldn't have salt, and she loved
Show her you're
salt.
a champ. Spice level 100.
The morning of the funeral,
Are my only
my cousin
options
put a
really
salt
beef
shaker
bowls or
in
the
with her.
hottest curry on earth?
Okay, I think you.
I love that. And the funeral director, he literally walked by, is that supposed to be in there? And we're just like, yeah.
Grow old and alone.
I love it. So I'm a salt guy. But, so you do, but not at Brian's level. Brian is a maniac with fucking
gotta
spices
choose.
and shit.
Then
I have to go with the beef bowl again because what if? Because
Yeah.
like,
No.
because then we can both customize it.
No, definitely.
Even though curry, I guess we can too.
Then
But
I think she'll like being able to customize stuff more than like
What?
you
Beef
trying to be
bowls
in
on a
that.
date. You lose your mind?
yeah.
I know it's not.
I remember when
Thinking of Sacha
me and
sitting in
Brian,
seconds while, like,
along with his
tackle that
brother
curry.
Jimmy and Joker, the four of us did a stream of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. We were just doing a Nuzlocke,
Your
and
bravery.
he did the one chip challenge,
Does that sound
and
like
he
Sacha
made it
to
like
you?
an hour and a half without
taking
having to
her out
drink
just to
anything after
perform for her?
eating it.
Of course you
I know
are.
that was rough for him.
That's
Like
how
there were
you
times I
bring
looked
her.
over and like, "How you doing?" He's like
Maybe,
tearing up.
but
Good.
Isn't the whole point of a date to
But he
talk
did it.
with each other?
He's good with
I'd rather
spices.
do that over dinner than win some food challenge.
He could have started it.
Well,
Just the.
you got it.
Good point too.
Lesson.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would hurt.
I'm sure.
Thanks. Yeah, and that means beef bowls are out of the question too, right? They might help
Sorry
me
for
relax,
distracting
but
you
it wouldn't be
during
that
this dating
special for
simulator.
Sacha.
You're good.
Guess I've just got to find a spot we'll both like.
Good.
That's why we're doing it on Joe Biden.
Yeah, that's true.
That way I can still do it on my own file.
Yeah. And like, if you want to play it
True
between
lesson
now and
underneath.
whenever, be my guest.
What I'll probably end up doing is probably the same I'm doing with Rebirth. I mean, I have such a big backlog. I'm actually hitting Cyberpunk 2077. I'm gonna start that now because I finished up Final Fantasy 16, got the platinum. I'm gonna wait for the second DLC to drop before I start the first one. That way I can just do them together. So I'll take a break. I did Spider-Man 2's New Game Plus
And it's time for them.
because they added one more trophy when the New Game Plus dropped. So I just did that real quick. Yeah, so I think the next game I'm just
Here
going
we
to do
are
off
then.
stream is going to be
the
Cyberpunk.
final course in the art of love.
Oh, okay. I think I see what's coming. Give it to me. What's wrong with how I dress? I mean, this suit's natural, isn't it?
You need that one trophy for Spider-Man 2? Yeah, I found that I saw that my friend bought a PS5 and I was checking out Spider-Man 2 because he got Spider-Man 2 with it, and I saw that they added New Game Plus and the trophy with it, and I'm like, okay.
Try something like this.
I'm like, I finished it in like 5 days.
Okay, that's not too
No,
bad.
Is a
No.
date outfit?
That's
I-
fine.
Doesn't look that stylish.
Yes, it does.
Nothing's more stylish than au naturel.
True.
What's trendier these days?
So I was like, oh, I'll re-download it. I'll have fun with the New Game Plus. And I was skipping cutscenes because I was like, I know what happens already. I still played it kind of recently, so I wanted to go back to it if and when there's DLC. I was kind of, yeah, that was my initial
another way of
thought, and then I was like,
things natural.
I could go for a Spider-Man playthrough.
But Sacha.
I was literally thinking the same thing.
I mean, she's never
Still got a
seen you
platinum
dress this
Miles.
way.
How many more trophies do you need in Miles? Miles Morales was also an easier, a relatively easy platinum.
Primal level.
I wish the jacket was a different color, but it's
Yeah.
not bad at all.
No.
Especially with
I think it
his
would fit
skin
for him.
tone.
Yeah,
I feel
think
like it would.
fit him.
Like if Mamba wore it, it would just look like it was
Oh,
skin.
Mhm.
You'd be
Really,
like, "Is he wearing it?"
Look,
Shirt.
I get the value of being
But-
environmentally conscious, but
I do not remember. Understandable. I feel like the first Spider-Man game was the hardest to platinum. I feel like that had the hardest challenges. Then it was Miles Morales, and then Spider-Man 2 was the easiest, I think, by far.
Isn't
to platinum.
about to make Sacha go gaga for you.
okay, Adachi-san, what do you recommend?
Honestly, so far, we just haven't gone with anything.
Feast your eyes on this masterpiece.
That's not too bad either, though.
I'm going with Adachi on this one. Top tier. That's,
I like how
that's
the-
Kiryu's suit, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's not exact, but it's close. What were you gonna
I
say?
like how the hanky matches the tie.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Sweet Life on Deck, where Mr. Mosby has
It's the
pocket
male's method of
hankies.
courtship.
So
Dazzling your beloved.
we bought Disney Plus for another month because
Instinct every living
Sierra
thing on
Store
Earth
released on it,
shares.
and I watched it with my mom.
Interesting.
So I'm
That's
just-
on Disney Plus.
So now I'm just
Light up
rewatching
her
Sweet
life.
Life on Deck
Sunshine will
because
be
that's like my
putty in
favorite
your
show ever.
It was so good.
I
It was
know.
so good.
And then Kate was like, I don't even know which one is Zach and which one's Cody. And I'm like, this is the one that you know which one is which. Because the other one, they're younger.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell. They changed enough for Sweet Life on Deck that you can tell.
Yeah, Cody is taller and thinner. And then Zach is
Did you
short.
know Brenda's song is married to Macaulay Culkin?
I know. I just found that out like
That's
a
like
couple years ago.
Good for him, because I just feel like
Go for some Razzle Dazzle.
go for some razzle dazzle. Absolutely.
I agree with that.
It's yours.
Just because it matches that. But I also like non-buzz. Like they both weren't bad. I'm like, every single house.
Well, I think
every
what we
single other
what
one.
we should do is. Oh my God, guys! Okay, I got it. What if we go to the Beef Bowl restaurant, right? And then we slip the guy some money.
Got you as far as we can get.
We go with Nanba's outfit, and then the guy we slip money to spills the beef bowl on us, and we have to change outfits halfway through. And then we don't get mad at the guy, and we're like, we understand. So then we also get brownie points with Psycho because we're not gonna get mad at someone. It's an easy mistake. It's a simple mistake. Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. I like games that do stuff like that because it gives you an easy way to get back into it if it's been a while. You're gonna have a lot of bikes to knock over. Plates can be sold for good money at pawn shop. Did we get a plate?
I think so. I think I picked one up from a bush.
Oh, okay. Oh, good to know. But I love the series still, played it, but goddamn, every time I see it, it's funny. Dude, you know what's so funny? I say this every time. For a series that has like truly one of the most well thought out, well done stories in video game history,
What is that?
and it's so serious. The stories are so serious that the side content is so equally ridiculous. And it's a nice balance. So do you want to take this fight and try?
Cool.
I was just gonna punch him.
Yeah. Don't forget to walk up to them.
Oh yeah, of course. I didn't.
Oh, he has a bottle in his hand too. Now. I would definitely recommend doing it the same way someone told me, because I think we talked about it. Well, I know we talked about it. Did you start Yakuza 0? Like a Dragon is a good starting point if you like turn-based. Honestly, we should change Ambi's gaming corner screen to just us making those faces.
Can
Pretty
I still
close.
have Robbie Lee, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fucking good.
Like a Dragon was such a good introduction to the series for me personally. I love turn-based. So, okay, wait. I listened to this co-op game, the Co-op 64 Casual Gaming Conversation podcast. It's on Spotify now. It was on
Isn't
YouTube for a
this
while.
Nancy?
That's the guy, yeah. You're totally right. You're absolutely right. So I listened to their podcast, right? And a lot of times what they do is it's the two guys that basically talk on it. And a lot of times they start off with hot takes. They'll be like, hey, this needs to happen more. This needs to stop happening. I think this guy should be fired. Whatever. Whatever it could be for the week. I just listened to an episode that they did like back in January. And the guy started off and he's like, turn-based games need to go. He was like, turn-based games need to go. They're a thing of the past. He's like, every time a game looks good to me and then I see that it's turn-based, I'm turned off instantly. I'm like, hold on a second. That's a wild accusation. That is almost on the same level as like if I came out and was like, games with guns that you shoot need to go. Guns, thing of the past. We don't need them. Can you imagine making such a wild accusation? Like that is. It's not that they're a thing of the past. It's just that you don't like turn-based games. That's a wild thing to say. And then he even continued. He was like, some of my favorite games are turn-based. And I'm like, what's the problem then? So that one was probably one of the wildest things I've heard them say.
Cool.
This guy's just an asshole. So I thought that was crazy. But you did start Yakuza 0, okay. Zero has such a phenomenal story. You might actually just have, like, a business deal with, like, bike companies.
Yeah.
Because the more you destroy, the more they have to buy and,
That's
like,
true.
create.
Like insurance.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, bike insurance. Who needs insurance on a bicycle? Listen, man, Yokohama has one menace that just roams the streets, okay?
And his name is Ambi.
The bike shop is right there, and you're like, wait, I think I hear him coming, and he's just and just runs through all of the bikes. I mean, that one just broke in half.
Exactly. That wasn't my fault.
I think I might have heard of them. Check them out. Add them to my list. List was kind of funny. They're really cool. I like their discussions and stuff. A lot of their hot takes are here and there, but that's obviously what they're supposed to be, and I like listening to them. They have some really cool stuff. They actually did something that's really cool. I don't think I have enough friends that are like... I don't even know if I know enough to do this. They just did something called... They said Games of the Year Fantasy Draft. And what they did is, like, 4 of them drafted, like, a list of 8 games that are coming out this year. And they get points based on how I think IGN is going to score them. They picked one site for that. And it was pretty cool. They all took turns drafting the different games. They lose points if the game they drafted doesn't come out this year. And it was like stuff like that. I'm like, that's cool fun.
Even though I don't want to be serious.
Yeah, it's exactly true. Yeah. So it's cool because I don't think I know enough people, and also like I said, like I don't even know if I could name 8 games that are coming out this year. Okay, sounds good, Mom. Thank you. A draft I'd actually care about. Exactly. That's literally because like their podcasts were usually like 45 minutes, 50 minutes, sometimes an hour, and I clicked on that one and it was like an hour 48 minutes, and I'm like, whoa! And then I was like, oh, that's why. It's a lot of people. But yeah, like games that I completely forgot about. Just not being totally into the new game stuff, but I want to try and get into it this year. Games like Hellblade 2 coming out, Black Myth Wukong, like games I completely forgot about.
They're fucking
Low lifes. So, I very much enjoy that, and they're all on Spotify. That's impressive. All of their podcast stuff are on Spotify. They were on YouTube first, and they have a TikTok, and they do a lot of like little games for TikTok that are very interesting. How'd you fare with the demo? Don't recall finishing. Oh, for Stellar Blade, you mean? Dude, it kicked my ass. So the.
Why do I have so many fucking stairs?
He gets to the top, like, panting. I did end up finishing it. It took me a long time to get the perfect parries down to any kind of degree, and I still miss them most of the time. I do have to practice that. The boss kicked my ass. So it was a real learning curve, because I've never played a Souls-like game before. And I do believe I'm throwing that term around correctly this time. I've never played Souls-like games in general.
I have quite a big TV for my place.
You do? What do you think you watch? I think he watches Napoleon Dynamite on repeat.
That's just storage.
Very good demo, though. I think it...
I knocked over my own chair by accident.
I think Stellar Blade is going to get reviewed well. If from what... The gameplay is smooth. I like the skill tree stuff. I think it's going to be very good. I think it's going to do well. And I'm excited because it's a new company developing it. It's a brand new IP from a brand new company. I think that's awesome. We look good. We look good. He's nervous.
Hey. Am I late?
I like her nails.
No, not at all. Actually, I just got here.
Look, you don't have to be so nervous. Oh, wow. I can tell you went all out for today, Ichiban.
Oh, you mean the guys helped me pick this out?
No. I think you look nice. So, where are we off to?
Oh, first things first.
We're terribly sorry. Please come again soon.
They closed?
Oh, they're full too.
Uh-oh. That's fine. That's fine. We That's okay. We can riff. We can riff.
Well,
We
it
picked
is
up the
lunchtime,
dumpster
so
bento.
I guess it makes sense. Let's
That's
try
true.
somewhere else.
Sorry.
Did see that somewhere one of the inspirations was Nier, so I mentioned that. Watched a whole like a few hour
Oh,
lore video
really?
on that series, and holy shit,
You
dude,
should've made
have you played
reservations
Nier
ahead of
before?
time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dude, it's
I should've
unreal.
thought about
But yeah, I can totally see. Yeah, the way it flows and the way the character moves and everything. Also, just having a female protagonist, very reminiscent of 2B. I can definitely see.
Sachan,
You never beat
is there
Automata.
anywhere
Did you ever play
wanna go?
the
Me?
first one or
Well,
Replicant?
Actually, yeah, there is.
Oh, then hey, let's try to
I
get a
don't think
table.
I don't think Ignis has played Replicant.
It's not a place to eat.
Oh,
Huh?
I found out Replicant is
What is
free
it?
on PlayStation.
What?
So
do
I will
have
be
to spell it
streaming
out
Nier
for you?
Replicant.
I mean, you're the one getting all fidgety.
What did she suggest?
We've been walking all
hotel?
this time, right? Let's stop by. What?
You gonna get laid?
I assumed you were feeling the same way.
But it's still light out and stuff.
Since when does that matter? Day or night, I could really use it right now.
Okay, so she's definitely talking about something else.
Like just a yeah. This is probably
What the fuck?
the,
Tell her how you feel.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so this is gonna go really badly.
You know,
Yeah.
Sachan,
Naturally.
I have popcorn stuck in my tooth.
I don't mean to wuss out here or
I didn't get it.
anything, but honestly, I'm a little scared.
Scared? Well, yeah. I think I know what you mean.
I'm guessing there's like
I
a
get
spa
scared
in
too
there or
sometimes.
something.
Huh? You do?
There's definitely just a
Yeah,
restaurant in there.
I mean, it's risky, especially when you think about the future.
Well, then why jump straight to a hotel?
What? A hotel? Where did you get that idea?
Oh.
Huh? Isn't that one?
I meant I could use a cigarette.
A cigarette?
There's a smoking area a little ways up ahead. See?
Oh!
Why does she sound so much more
right.
like Makoto than Sai, though?
Yeah, smoking. I knew that's
I
what
think
you
it's just
meant.
how she's talking.
Sure, let's smoke. Heck, maybe I'll have two.
Are you okay, Ichiban?
Just that one, but I didn't get too far anyway. Gotcha. Just crazy how it all connects, and even in Drakengard. Dude, Drakengard is a series that I want to play on stream. 100%. I've never
No, I
touched
hope
those
so.
games. I've never played Drakengard, but what do you call it? I'm definitely going to stream Nier Replicant and Nier Automata.
What are some things we
Soon.
can both talk about?
I just feel there has to be better. Oh,
Nanba,
there's got to be
because-
better options.
Nanba, we picked twice.
Should we pick Adachi then?
No, I feel like personality chance. So we definitely have more of a personality from Nanba if we picked him more than Adachi. No?
Okay. I'm fine with that. Let's do it. Yeah, it's crazy that like Nier is like based off the bad ending of one
That
of
is
the
true. I
Drakengard
will
games.
lose too.
Why?
Oh,
Unfortunately, I still
well,
don't get the popcorn.
it's
No,
just
sorry.
I realized I've never
What?
seen him without him.
Here's popcorn.
Hey, you're right.
Alright.
Well, now I'm kind of curious too.
Okay, thank you.
What if he's actually super hot or something?
Aw, that's kind of mean to Nanchan. Still, he could use a little spiffing up. Get his hair done and
Yeah.
stuff.
I know. We should plan the guy a makeover one of these days. Adachi-san can help out
This is
too.
definitely the weirdest start to a
Yeah,
Yakuza game.
that sounds fun.
Yeah, what is going on? That's
Plan
why
on
am I
it then.
here? And not on a beach with
Hey.
shower right now.
Wouldn't you rather spend more time with Nanchan and Adachi-san than be on a date with me?
Huh?
I mean, you seem like you really perk up whenever you talk about them.
Oh, no, I didn't. Just something we have in common, is all.
I'm only kidding. Oh, right. Speaking of those two, I just remembered. They were telling me about a place near Genai Station that's supposed to be pretty good. You maybe want to go there now?
Sure. Yeah.
No,
let's
the
do
sister had something with the Soapland, right?
Yeah.
And then we found her, and then we were like, oh my gosh, it's like a whatever.
Right. I think they're twins.
Yeah, I think so too.
No, but Ignis, I agree. I'll totally be playing the Nier games on stream. I love them so much. I played Replicant before Automata. They're both phenomenal.
This is awkward.
At least we're dressed
Whoa,
fancy.
look at this counter. Is that real Hinoki Cypress?
Sure is.
Honestly, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Everything okay,
you don't have to
Ichiban?
pause it. If something funny happens, just fill me in.
Okay.
Casual.
Watch like
Seeing
a
as
crazy
Namba and
shit go down
Adachi
in the next 5
suggested.
seconds.
I doubt those two have ever actually been here. Actually, come to think of it, all they said was that the place had good atmosphere. Here, let's order something.
Okay.
Okay, what do we order?
Yeah, let's look at the menu.
Alright, I think I'm gonna try this. I'll have the Shunkokugyo, please.
Oh, miss, that's actually read Harutsugeuo.
Oh, really?
We're at a very fancy
I'm
place that
sorry.
we can't even pronounce or recognize any of the words.
Oof, that's rough.
Oh,
Sachan made a mistake?
This is
Yeah,
embarrassing.
but we also can't either. Be like Namba and just move on, or be like Adachi. Why do we keep being like someone else? Is it just because we...
We don't have a personality with this yet. So, just move on.
Just move on or cover? I would say cover.
I feel like, yeah, because she feels embarrassed. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
At Kylie's graduation, I sprained my ankle again. Because I
There's no
fell
need
in
to
a
be
hole on the...
embarrassed, Sachan. Looking at it
And then I
myself,
fell,
I
like
doubt
face
many
planted
people
in
can
front of
read
at least
everything on the
30
menu.
people.
Oh.
For one thing, a
Oh
little
my gosh.
pronunciation
And then I
guide
went
wouldn't
back
hurt.
to my parents and I was...
Oh, no, you don't have to say that. It's our first time
And
here,
then
after all.
my
couldn't
dad
help
helped
but
me
hear,
limp
sir.
to the
You
first
find
aid.
our menu unsatisfactory?
And then we put my ankle in
No,
A brace?
we're sorry.
not even
bandages?
brace, it's just
great.
yeah, bandages and
Well,
nice pack.
actually,
Wow.
he has
And we had to wait for this old lady to move so that I could put my foot up.
a lot of
And
first-time
then I got
customers
a
tend to
ride
get
on the
discouraged
beer
by our menu.
go-kart
We've had
thing that they had.
trouble keeping regulars as
that
of late.
everyone that they
Upon trying to determine the
confiscated from
cause,
everyone.
I love
thought
that.
perhaps our
I love
emphasis
that.
on formality set the bar a little too high.
Sure, formal's
You had
great
fun
and
in the
all,
go-kart, though.
but when it starts
I did.
intimidating you,
There you go. It was well
kinda
worth it.
loses its luster.
There was a bunch of old grandmothers and
Absolutely
me
right.
and my dad
To
who was
that end,
literally
we'll be
walking
adding
at the
pronunciations
same
to the
pace.
menu as soon as possible.
I love it.
Thank you for being so open and honest.
Wow, they're updating the menu thanks to you, Ichiban. You didn't let the fancy atmosphere stop you or anything. I'm impressed.
What's so fancy about it in here?
I just said what I was thinking. I mean, look
There's
at
no one else
this.
here. The
They
chef
put
is staring
these
at
two
us.
kanji
Yeah.
together, but who's ever gonna be able to read that?
The countertop
Well,
is...
actually, that's just shrimp.
Oh,
What? Shrimp?
that's embarrassing.
Even I could read that. Now you're embarrassing me.
Now, allow us to offer some onmitsu for dessert on us as a token of our appreciation.
We'll take it.
Really? Oh, I love Anmitsu. Thank you so much.
That wasn't even our fault.
Can you imagine if every day was this stressful?
Oh
Like,
my
this is
God.
unbelievable. This is like...
Who knew Capo style was so good?
Seriously, that was delicious.
Who paid?
I don't know if I would have ever gone there if not for
We
our
would have had
date.
10,000,
Thank
but
you
we
so
actually
much,
only have
Ichiban.
6,700 because
really?
I bought that giant vibrator.
I'm just
Which we
happy-
didn't tell her
isn't
about.
Isn't it for her? So Isn't that her weapon?
Good point.
What's
Wait,
up?
no, it was Kasuga's.
See that guy walking toward us right now?
Oh.
You mean those 3 guys?
We'll figure it out.
Oh
The
yeah.
one leading
figure it
him?
out.
His name's Tanaka. He used to be a
Tanaka?
regular of mine.
At your cabaret club?
Ding.
Yeah.
Ding.
He's president of an IT venture firm, but money or not, it doesn't make up for how he acts. He would lie to all the other customers saying I was his girl, so I banned him from the club. But
Well,
even
she's
after
my
all
girl.
that, he'd wait for me at the back door. So I made up my own lie and told him I had a boyfriend.
Sheesh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, but he doesn't give up. He'd tell me, "You're lying," or "There's no way you have a boyfriend." And worse, he still hangs out back sometimes.
Think he sees through you, or do you just need to be more convincing?
I'm not sure, but he says he can read people like a book. Anyway, this is perfect. Ichiban, play along, okay?
Huh?
It's all up to you.
Why are you confused?
Now,
This was
act like you're my
clearly the next step in the conversation.
But
Yeah.
this is so sudden.
It is also 45 and has never
Psycho-san,
probably
what a coincidence.
even touched a
What
girl
are you
before.
doing here?
It's a fair
At all?
point.
Even
Alright.
on the
What?
finger?
Isn't
Even
it
on-
obvious?
So
I'm on a
like,
date with my boyfriend.
Even on the finger.
Boyfriend?
Okay, fair point.
You mean the dressed up caveman?
Hey there!
Okay, listen, before we got the
Ichiban
ponytail, maybe.
Kasuga, and I'm dating Psycho-san.
Geez, way to be subtle. Do you believe me now that I have a boyfriend?
Of course not. Come on, you know I can read people like nobody's business. This poor guy doesn't look even remotely your type. No way, no how.
oh god.
Why not? Real down to earth. You know I can read people like a book. Us just standing here in silence for 5 minutes.
So,
Brian's gonna
you're
walk in and
Psycho-san's
like,
boyfriend.
we're still gonna be on
Okay,
this.
then. And what do you do for work?
Yeah, we didn't even say it
Actually,
yet.
I'm a contract employee at Hello Work.
What time is it?
A contract
6, okay.
employee? Ha! You're a temp! And you think you can land a girl like
I think he's the only one of your friends other than Jimmy that I
As if I care about that.
Yeah, and Randy.
Alright,
Who?
let me ask you this, Mr. Boyfriend.
Oh.
Like
If
bloodshed.
Sako-san ends up 10 million yen in
You haven't
jail,
met him?
are you gonna pull her out? I
I
can
met
pay
Joker
that off in
the
my
other day.
sleep.
Or like,
Can you?
Oh shit. You're probably
I don't have
right.
that kind of money, so no, I can't.
Well, there
I
you go.
thought So, you don't have what it takes to protect her.
But I can listen to her and share in
I
her
met
words,
Jake one time on the-
wherever,
when we were playing The
whenever,
Sims and he came to
as
Chinese
long as
food.
she needs. Isn't
That
that
is
what
true.
a boyfriend's supposed to do?
That's true.
Ichiban?
And what the hell
We're
does
gonna
that
touch more than her
solve?
finger after
We'll
this.
sit around and stress out.
maybe
The
her whole, maybe her whole palm.
Except it's not
Can you imagine we get to hold hands?
It's comforting to have someone worry alongside you. Knowing they care can give you the strength to keep going. It's like how multiplying 2 negatives gives you a positive. That's the kind of man I'd want. I'm glad Ichiban is my boyfriend.
You serious, Sako-san? You're really telling me this scruffy-looking oaf is your
I wonder
boyfriend?
If we
You
picked
didn't hear me the
other
first
one, we
time?
would also get the same result.
No,
It'd be
no, no,
way
no, no.
funnier if she
How
just
can
like
I lose to a dumpy
kicked
guy
us in the
like
balls
him?
and then ran off with that guy.
Yep, you lost. So can you please promise to stop following me around?
Sure, I'll promise. Right after I teach you two a lesson.
Can I beat
What?
the shit out of this guy?
You want to crush my heart? Fine, I'll crush you.
I'm gonna
Coconut.
punch you
Let's beat him
across
down.
the street, my man. Oh, Psycho. Good news. We have another weapon for you instead of the bag. So your ally's positioning opens up a variety of possibilities like knockback, change, allowing them to follow up after enemies knocking in a direction, and back attacks against enemies who have their attention divided. Interesting.
Can you stop moving, please?
I'm not that again.
This music is really good.
Yeah.
Open wide!
hit her?
No, it just killed him.
Oh.
Like, right off the bat. I kind of want to try this thing.
Open one.
That was pretty good.
Here we go.
So what do you got? Boundless cheer? Okay.
I remember that.
So, okay, this gets everyone in that radius.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Alright, I'll just smack him
At
in
least
the
it
back.
shows you.
Yeah. It really is. I wanted to smack him into her.
That's not how it happened.
That's how I wanted it to happen.
What the hell,
What did he throw
man?
at us? The garbage?
Yeah.
That's right.
Disgusting.
Some trash for the trash.
Oh, man.
That's rude.
What an asshole. Wow, at the very least. Looks like he's done following you around, Sachan.
Thanks, Ichiban. Way to play the part. Your little ad-lib at the end was amazing.
Hey, my pleasure.
Still, that jerk
Why
totally
can't you?
ruined your new clothes. I'm so sorry. Ugh, it's all my fault.
That's okay. We've ruined
Nah,
3
just
suits this week so
clothes.
far.
But, I should probably go freshen up. If it's all right, would you mind waiting a little bit? I'll go change.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Great. Be right back.
I mean, is this like the thing that you just said in the middle of the date?
That's actually so funny.
No. That's his normal outfit. It's depressing.
Fuck is happening?
We're going on a date.
Remind you of anyone? Darts?
Did I tell you that I was going to try to read a Ren and Makoto fanfic?
No.
It made me upset, so I had to.
Hey, sorry. Couldn't find a vending machine.
No worries.
This date has gone on for a long time. That's very sweet.
You know, I wasn't sure how this was gonna go, but I had fun. Thanks, Ichiban.
Yeah, I feel like Sai just never speaks like this.
Happy it all
No.
worked out.
So I don't hear it too much. I hear way more of Makoto, which is super weird.
You okay?
So listen, I know I used to be a Yakuza and all, and now that I quit, I'm basically just scraping by every day.
Ichiban,
Quit what? The
what is
Yakuza?
this all about?
You
I'm
never
not
had
very
money.
bright, and I suck at studying too.
You
For real,
ran a
Captain
multi-billion
Sawashira's been
dollar
calling
company.
me dumbass since the day we met. But
Did we
still,
sell to the chicken?
I'm working a steady
so.
job now.
She
And I
deserves
take
it.
it really seriously. I think I even got a good reputation at the office too. Physically speaking, I'd say I'm pretty strong. I mean, I'm nothing compared to a guy like Kiryu-san.
Kiryu?
But I definitely know how to hold my own. I don't drink or smoke too much either. And I can't say I don't gamble, but, well, it's mostly just a hobby, you know? The point is,
I like
I don't really have
almost
too much
in
to offer.
every aspect. He is the
But when it
polar
comes to you,
opposite of Kiryu.
I give
And I
everything I
love
have
it.
just to make you happy. So,
Yeah, he actually speaks his mind.
let me ask you,
That's true.
Oh no.
will you... will you marry me?
Ichiban.
She gonna say yes? Guys,
I
what?
hope she says no, but we can date for a little while at least.
I swear on my honor as a man, no matter what happens.
This is literally his
Sachan,
first
I will
relationship.
always
Do
be
you
there
think this
for
is
you.
another time skip that we
Listen,
don't know about? Do you think this is like
I
3
know
years
how
later?
hard it is to go it alone, especially as a woman. To run things at the club like you do, all while looking after your dad and sister? That's incredible.
She can jump.
But if we're together, you won't have to bear all that
No,
on your
she's
own
in the
anymore.
poster.
I'll help you look after your dad. And if anything
I forgot I gave that to you. Do you have it hanging up in your room?
I do. It's
I'm
by
serious.
your
You
poster.
won't even have to work. You can hang it home and leave the rest to me.
But I don't think
And I
she
wouldn't
wants
push all
to
the housework on
do
you
that.
either.
I think she wants to
I'll
be
clean,
Can I marry him?
cook,
Okay.
do laundry, shop, whatever you want. And if we have a kid, you can bet I'll raise him right. And then one day,
That's
maybe
not
we
the
could all visit
problem.
Ichi, you
Hawa-san's grave
fucking
together.
idiot.
I tell him, look at this happy family I've built. You can
Yeah.
rest easy up
It
there.
hurts to watch
It's your
again.
first
Doing just fine
date.
down here.
This is all very sweet, but it's too soon. That's what I would say.
Thanks again, Ichiban. Today really was fun.
Wait, hey, hang on a
Aw.
sec. Sachan, did I say something wrong?
No, nothing like that. I just need to get home. Up early tomorrow, you know? It's probably the
Yeah, I
same
see
for you
why,
too,
Ramen.
right?
Ouch.
Anyway, let's just keep at it.
She doesn't like us that way, does she?
But what's your answer?
I don't.
No. Honey.
I just feel like
Aww.
he tried. He's like, not again.
Aww.
I will still say, what the fuck is that thing?
I have no clue.
That thing was terrifying.
What kind of moron proposes on the first date?
Okay, so there wasn't another.
Maybe it's some sort of late bloomer panic.
Aww.
As far as
I don't know what to say.
I mean, I could see you're getting turned off or something, but I doubt Sachan be mad about it.
Well, no, she wasn't mad, I don't think. She just said she was leaving all of a sudden.
Idiot. That means she's mad.
Look, Ichi, you've been locked up for 20 years,
Dare
but
I
come
even
on.
say seething?
That's kind of what I was saying too. I was like, man, this is another JRPG trope, but like at the
Let's
same
put the
time,
old
at the
dream
very
out the
least,
pasture.
this makes sense for him.
Hey,
Having to go through all that stuff for the date.
For real.
Apologize
idea
and
what's
say,
what anymore.
okay, I know that I was moving too fast.
You can literally just be like, hey, I've been locked up for 20 years. I literally haven't touched the finger.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, I was really nervous and awkward at first, but eventually Sachan started having a lot of fun. At least, I think she did. You know,
Were there undertones for them having a relationship in the first game? Because I feel like it was never really touched on. Like, this feels weird.
This is where it all starts. The doubts rolling in. So much for the.
How do we get to Hawaii?
Look, hang on.
We'll probably plane.
Another
but
20 hours?
If she wasn't feeling
Honestly,
it, she would
I
have called
wouldn't
it
doubt
real
it.
fast.
In that case, you must have said something pretty stupid in that proposal.
Inside content, Psycho kisses Ichi. What side content? Because I honestly probably did it and forgot about it. Because I have almost all the achievements in the game, so I probably did. I know I did all their
Exactly
bond
what you
levels,
said.
so
We can't help you.
that's true. Been 3 years off camera.
Spit it out.
That's a good point.
Okay, well, it's definitely...
well, first, I talked about how I'm poor, and how I used to be in the Yakuza. I mentioned I wasn't too smart, but that I was working an honest job. I said I don't drink, smoke, or gamble much. Yeah, that was a good
Yeah, that
job.
makes sense, Ramen.
That you would have her stay at home, which I don't think.
So good. No red
That would
flags
be
or
my
anything
red
just
flag.
yet.
So, then what?
Right. I said I didn't have much going for me, but I swore I'd make her happy. And yeah, after that, I proposed.
You didn't have a ring either.
What?
Are we really doing this
was
on the
it.
top floor of a Burger King?
Looks like
Listen, Ichiban. Sachan might be working her ass off, but she's out there living her dreams. You think a girl like that really needs someone to gallop on in and save the day?
Look, I know you didn't mean it like that.
You nailed it.
But if there was ever a way to screw up, that was it.
Sounds like we got our culprit. But just to be safe, what else did you say?
After that, I said I love that she's so responsible, how it's really impressive for a woman to do what she does.
Wait, what? You really said for a woman?
Was that bad?
Yes.
Stuff like for a woman, or even though you're a woman, that kind of talk can come off as pretty sexist, even if you're just hanging with us guys.
Really?
Oh boy, you raised a whole bunch of red flags, huh?
Aw.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Me too. So, was there anything else?
Well, I mentioned her dad and sister. She really goes out of her way for them, you know? Because of that, I said I'd take care of the bills and she could just hang out at home.
Oh, shit. I'm sure you meant you just wanted her to take it easy. But you don't think Sachan's at the club just for the money, do you?
Damn it, Ichi.
I know there's more to it than that.
Maybe, but the way you said it might have been misinterpreted to mean otherwise. I get you were.
I think what honestly, Ramen, what I can't wait for, I cannot wait to see side by side the contrasts between Ichi and Kiryu.
Well, let's be doubly sure there is not more. Did you say anything else after that?
I did. I said that even if Sachan did stay at home, I'd help out with the chores. And that if we ever had a kid, we could all visit the boss's grave together.
Is that finally it? You didn't add any more fuel to the fire.
No, that was the last of it, I think.
Well, you sure went out with a bang. So you said you'd help with the chores. Noble, but I doubt it earned any points. That more or less gives the impression you think chores are a woman's job.
And depending on the person, talking about having a kid can be pretty shaky territory too. Some couples can't even have kids, so it's not like marriage is all about starting a family.
And you topped it off with a planned visit to Arakawa's grave. That almost sounds like you want to marry her just to make the old man proud.
Hey, come on. You're saying every single thing I said was wrong? Oh, this sucks. Seriously, what the hell do I do now?
Well,
interesting. Okay.
I just have to apologize.
True. She might be fed up with you and all that, but it's better than saying nothing.
Okay. Just gotta make things right.
This place is called Wet Kitchen. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, God.
Hey.
Goodbye.
I feel like we should save it here. Because I feel like whatever cutscene comes next is just not going to be short. We're still in chapter 1, my god. I mean, granted, we're only playing for like a little over 2 hours, though. Still, just a fucking idiot. True. Alright. So, we're going to end it here for today. So, this coming Monday is the solar eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know what you want to do. Nick's not going to be here because Nick is going somewhere else. So, we can figure out whether we still want to do it that day or whatever. We'll figure out.
I don't really care.
Okay. That sounds good to me. I know. I just got here 3 hours ago. Dude, I feel that. We were literally talking. So, what had happened, we were planning on doing a little bit earlier today, but I had a doctor's appointment, like, in the middle of it. And I was like, it could be a 5-minute call. It could be a 30-minute wait. I don't even know. Like, my doctor's so out there with that kind of stuff. So we started later, and we were like, we're not going to get anything done. But we wanted to start it regardless because I was super excited to start this game. We're gonna just put the Be Right Back screen up for a little bit because we're gonna do some Pokemon Sword and Shield Dynamax adventures. Probably in the next 15 minutes we'll be starting. And then I think we're gonna do Halo Infinite tonight. But as of right now, sounds like Monday will be good for Like a Dragon. And we'll go from there. Interesting start so far.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
We're dating a girl.
Yeah. Which is something no JRPG has ever done.
Exactly.
It's brand new.
Exactly.
First time.
And every single option that they say or pick or decide is wrong.
Yeah. Never been done before. Like a Dragon Infinite Mondays. You're not kidding. It's gonna be a long time. Because Like a Dragon took us like 4 months to do.
Yeah.
I feel like this one's gonna be pretty damn similar. So we might finish this by, almost 2025.
Yeah.
Especially because I've never done it, so we might get stuck at some point. But I am very excited to continue this game. And yes, so Ramen, it's typically going to be on Mondays. So, just so you know that. But yeah, I'm going to put the Be Right Back screen up, and we'll be back with some Pokemon soon.
Bye-bye.
Stick around, guys.